Are here.
Alex in Bluffdale knows what a big Whitesnake fan I am in Bluffdale.
And he doesn't hold it against you?
Here is how big a Whitesnake fan I am.
Okay.
Terry Jackson.
All right.
That was the wrong version
That is the wrong version
of
isn't it?
Here I Go Again. So,
It's the one that was in the system.
who put that in the system?
Is the right version the one where he says, instead of saying, I ain't wasting no more time, he says, I'm not wasting any more time? Is that the right version?
So, that version that Carrie just played was from an album in 1982, the Blood and Luxury album.
Yeah, I just read
Now,
that.
the one that went to #1 on this day,
They re-recorded it.
they re-recorded
And
it.
how is it different?
In
Is this it?
1987. I mean, only a true fan probably can really
Is this-
tell. But I immediately knew that was the wrong version. This is the right version. It sounds very similar, but it's a little raw. Not as much keyboard, more guitar.
Not as produced.
It's produced in a different way. And I don't know who produced it the first time and who produced it the second time, but whoever did it the second time, got it right.
This song's... Now, why did we play this again?
Oh, because on this day in 1987, that version went to #1 on the charts. When it was released the first time, which was 1982, many years
Didn't do that
earlier,
well.
it didn't do that well.
Did it at like number 30 or
I
something?
mean, it's okay. It's no...
Stole the knife! This is my favorite. Turn it up!
Tawny Kitaen was in the video,
Yes, she was.
and now she's in the ground. What's this called?
Still of the night.
That's a better song.
Yeah.
I got in trouble. You want to hear about me getting in trouble on the radio? When I was mistress of the dark?
More than anything, Gina.
At another radio station?
More than anything.
I worked nights, late, it's dark, nobody's around, who cares?
Yeah, right.
And
You took your top off, didn't you? Didn't you?
I was supposed to play Here I Go Again, which I love, but I was tired of. Mm-hmm. So I decided to play this song.
And you got in trouble for that?
Yeah, we had a hotline.
Who was the...
Corey Draper.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Corey Draper, God bless him.
Wasn't he married to Tawny Kitaen at one time?
Yes. Corey Draper, a great guy, was very good.
He's
to
actually
me
a very
at
nice...
time.
He's a nice...
He was good to me.
Don't talk to me about
He
it.
was good to me.
Whenever I've been around him, he's been very nice
But
to me.
it's like midnight, and we had a hotline that literally had a red light. Like the regular lights were white, but the hotline, it starts blinking. Gina, what are you doing? I said, "What? This is it's a better song." That's not the one I scheduled because Terry, even back then, there were 50 songs that everybody can
On a
agree.
list that we can all agree on.
Yeah.
I'm like, but this is a better.
We publish the list. Everyone signs off on it. These are the songs we play.
Everyone can agree upon this.
This makes me happy. Thank you.
So what's David Coverdale doing these days?
I follow him on Twitter.
Of course, yeah. Uh-huh.
And he's-
When you read his tweets, do you take your top off?
Yeah. Woo! Instantly.
Yep.
David is living the good life. He's not doing much, but he's.
Is he touring or anything?
No.
Or?
Got plenty of money, and
I think he has plenty of money, and let's see what his latest tweet is here. I mean, he looks like a little old man. God bless him.
how old is David Coverdale?
I mean, he was old when he was doing this.
Yeah,
Oh, was he?
Oh, yeah.
he was around long before Whitesnake ever.
Oh, yeah. I'm reading a little bit about him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
I mean, he tweets things like, A sweet good night to you all, and thank you for sharing this day. Please know you are truly loved beyond measure, and it's a nice nature picture.
He's a
nice old man.
He's a spiritual person
Yeah.
who meditates.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He was. He became he got very much into sort of religion in the late '60s. So there you go. What's this one?
This is Still of the Night. It's
Oh, really?
a long song.
My God. It's an epic.
It's 6.5
Yeah.
minutes.
No kidding. Huh, I kind of liked it.
Yeah. Little cello for you.
I'm reevaluating Whitesnake.
Wow.
This is a good day all around.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it just started.
Okay, will you take your top off then? Come on,
No, wait,
take your
just
top off.
turn it up for just a second, Carrie, because it kicks back in here. This makes me happy. Just wait till he says, "Get over here, baby." Just leave it up for that. I want to get over here, baby. There it comes. I promise. It's coming. It's right here. It's right here.
This is a little much.
Stop. Shh. Hush.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna stop talking unless you take your top off.
Thank you.
Makes me want to see Spinal Tap too now.
I know. I mean, yeah.
David Coverdale.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a sweet looking man.
Yeah.
Little guy. He's kind of a little guy, isn't he?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's shrinking. I don't know how tall David Coverdale is.
His dentures are growing. One of the two.
Yeah, one of those two.
It's one of those two things, I guess. How did Tawny Katane die? She just lived too hard.
The drugs.
Yeah, she was Tawny Katane.
She was the drugs.
She was too much Tawny Katane.
No.
All right, there you go.
All right.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
I really need a break after that. So let's take it, and then we'll come back and you can check in with us if you like. 877-602-9696. That's the number. You can check in with the Radio from Hell show. We like to hear from you in the morning. 877-602-9696. You can also text us if that works better for you. 33986.
All right, thank you very much. Zero Res.
If you enjoyed that as much as I did, it's probably been a long time since you've had your carpets cleaned. I don't know what that means.
You know what zero res means. It means no residue.
Yeah, something about writhing on the carpet.
Something.
How about that?
I didn't quite flesh that out enough.
Oh, okay.
My point being, I bet it's been a long time since you've cleaned your carpets, and it's time. And to Bill's point, yeah, they have their patented technology. Get your carpets cleaned the right way without the use of detergents or harsh chemicals. Helps them stay cleaner longer while being safe for both your kids and your pets. And unlike traditional cleaners, Zero Res leaves your carpets dry in hours, not days. That might have kept you from doing it for a while, thinking, oh, I can't have carpets wet for... No, well, they won't be. They dry really fast. If for any reason you're not satisfied with the quality of your cleaning, they'll re-clean an area you're not happy with, but I bet you're going to be happy with it the first time around. But if for some reason you wanted to come back and go over something, they'll do it within 30 days of your appointment. They've got some specials going on right now. You can get the carpet of any room cleaned for just $43. And you can get 15% off air duct cleaning services when you mention X96. Yeah, they do air ducts too. Fall back in love with your carpets with the Autumn Refresh. Call 866-0RES or go online to zerores.com to schedule your appointment today. Listen.
986.
All right, 6:20. Let's get this over with.
You can check in with us right now if you want. 877-602-9696. That's the phone number. Just say hi. What you got planned for the weekend, huh? It's raining, you know. You could just comment on the rain if you like. You can also text us at 33986. Do we have a sponsor here?
9 Inch Nails, March 13th at the Delta Center. Tickets are on sale now. Visit x96.com for ticket links and more information.
And to be fair to Tawny Katane and her memory, the cause of death was dilated cardiomyopathy.
You know what gives you cardiomyopathy?
She had a bad heart condition from I think for a number of years, and that was aggravated by taking various drugs as well, and so that's what killed her. But they said the cause of death, the coroner listed it as natural, as they say. The moon is 84.1% of full. It's a waning gibbous moon. The moon will set today at 12:12 p.m. Today being Friday. It's the 10th day of October in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. It's World Egg Day. Ooh, have an egg. Have an egg. Have an egg. It's Inclusion Day. Oh wait, no.
Can we do that anymore?
No, I'm sorry.
I don't think we can do that anymore.
I'm sorry. It's been removed from the calendar. This is an old note I made to myself. It's Hug a Kevin Day.
A Kevin. That's your brother's name.
Yeah.
Hug a Kevin Day. When's the last time you ever hugged Kevin? Never? Did you ever hug your brother Kevin?
Probably at Dad's funeral.
Probably at a funeral. I was going to say
yeah.
probably at a funeral.
That's probably it.
Yeah, and it's also Hug a Drummer Day. So if you have a drummer named Kevin, then you're
Even
really
better.
Yeah, you
Check that off.
Have to hug him twice. It's International Jumping Spider Day.
No thanks.
I went down a jumping spider hole yesterday, looking at videos of they're very small little furry spiders, and they're actually quite pleasant, and people have them as pets. It's very
Aren't
very
they
strange.
pretty tiny?
Yeah, they're about the size, maybe just the size of a dime.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, they're quite small, but they're kind of personable in an odd way. And it's World Day Against the Death Penalty as well. And this is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson. Right there. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Bill Allred. Hi, Bill. Hello. That's Gina Barberi. Still has her top on over there.
Yep.
Katie for short is our excellent producer. She's behind me there in the booth. And I think I saw not Dawson, Hudson.
Yes.
In there, right? Yeah. So I'm guessing Dawson is off today, and the dog is probably in there. Yep, there he is. There's Fact.
Yep.
Taking a snooze as usual. Mm-hmm. Sniffs around the studio when he first gets here, then he goes and takes a nap.
Yep.
Quite a life.
That's what I'd like to do.
Quite a life.
Sniff around the studio and then take a nap.
All right. 877-602-9696 if you want to check in via phone. Let's see. Heard you talking about pet names. My wiener dog's name is Schnitzel von Bratwurst. German dog. I wanted the most German-sounding name.
Yeah.
That did it.
John the Liberal in a literal coal mine checking in. Hell yes, I love a power ballad to start the day. Let's see. Checking in year 3 of being on my own.
Oh, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in. My back hurts this morning. Does this mean I'm officially old now?
Yes.
My back hurts.
Mike in Nashville checking in. Happy Friday. Ed's friend Andy always got white snake, white lion, and great white mixed up. Just to be safe, I take my top off whenever I hear any of them.
That's a good policy.
Sleepless in Sandy. I love me some white snake. Don't tell anyone.
I won't.
Jocelyn of Sandy checking in. Bus driver Troy checking in. Ron the Carpenter says, be water, my friend.
That's a quote from Bruce Lee.
Thanks for showing up to work, Lords. We need you, Batchman Justin. Ella the Nanny checking in. Today marks 30 years since the release of Tragic Kingdom, no doubt.
Yeah, they're going to be in the Sphere next year.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Mishak of Erta checking in. Here we go again. More rain. Johnny B checking in, listening while folding laundry. Soon to start on the Unmentionables.
How domestic.
Mm-hmm. Amy of Florida, I love you, Gina. While you guys were playing Whitesnake, I was literally saying out loud, wait, just keep playing through this part. You made them do it.
I got you, Amy.
Right Wing Wade has some traffic for you.
I bet Amy took her top off at home.
Oh,
too.
she did. I know she did.
Well, she's in Florida. Of course.
Yeah.
Michaela Verino checking in. Chef Roy checking in. Good morning. I love the rain. SoCal Spence checking in. Chris from Fort Collins checking in. Let's see. Brianna from Taylorsville checking in. Sorry, Gina, all those Whitesnake songs sounded exactly the same to me.
You shut up.
Joe Dirt checking in.
That's telling him, Gina. That's telling him.
I pick up the jumping spider and named him Joe Jr. and put him in my flower bed.
Huh.
Basie Casey checking in. Tim the Tree Guys checking in. I'm melting. Oh, because he's made of sugar. See?
Mm-hmm.
Sid says, I have a feeling that there will be shenanigans at work today. Radio from Hell, please deliver me the patience to persist today. Love, Sid. Let's see. Oh, we do have somebody on the phone. Let's go to Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. Where are you calling from?
Snowbird.
Hi, what's
Is
up?
it snowing up there?
No, not currently. Yesterday was absolutely gorgeous.
A lot of snow yesterday, really?
No.
No, just
just
warm
nice
and
weather.
nice. Warm
Oh.
and nice. Yeah.
Yes, it was fantastic.
Well,
Just the fall colors were amazing, and yeah.
what do you do up there, Catherine?
Well, it was my birthday yesterday, so I treated myself.
Nice. Good for you.
Happy birthday.
Snowbird's a good place to do that.
Thank you. And there was nobody here. We had the whole place to ourselves.
Well, yeah, because Oktoberfest is done, isn't
There,
it?
yeah, it's I think it finished. Oh, this weekend is the last weekend? Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't start until Saturday.
Where did you stay at Snowbird?
We are at the OG. Kidding. The Lodge.
The Lodge.
Well, happy birthday,
And Gina?
Catherine. Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I found a beautiful bathroom.
Oh, thank you.
I'll send a pic at some point, but
Up at Snowbird or
it was
something?
very, yes.
Okay.
All right.
You got. Why don't you go feed your parrot?
That's just her phone clipping.
I wish.
Yeah. Thank you, Kathleen.
See you later.
All right, let's go to Navajo Nate.
Hey, Navajo Nate, how are you today?
Yep. Good morning. How are you all?
Very well, thank you. Thank you. What's going on?
Well, I just wanted to call. Just say I just got off work and I'm done for the week, so I have my the whole weekend off. So that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excellent.
Also, I was going to say, like next weekend, I was actually going to be going down to Arizona to go do some hiking and stuff through southern Utah, Arizona. But also, Gina.
Yes.
I also have a very nice bathroom. Well, it's an outhouse, but it has a great view.
Outhouse with a great view. Oh.
Well, I think that counts, actually. It doesn't have to be a plush bathroom. A nice view is a nice view.
So, I mean, like I mentioned, when you go on river trips on the Colorado and such, they set up a bathroom, which is, or, a toilet, which is outside, but they always put it in kind of an area that's shielded by, with bushes and trees and so forth. But you sit there and doing your morning business and just look at the river. So beautiful, man! It's just wonderful.
Oh yeah, it's the best.
That's the best way to take a
Constitutional?
constitutional.
All right. Thank you, Nate.
Thanks, Nate.
Thank you. Good morning.
Bye.
Bye.
Traffic, please, Gina.
Yeah, Right Wing Wade says checking in from I-15, both lanes moving along well. Accident northbound Bangor Highway 60 south. Thank you, Wade, for sending that in. Let's see, we had somebody else say all the traffic lights are out 9th East in Murray. Thank you for sending that in. Traffic lights flashing all directions, intersection of 2100 North, 3600 West in Lehigh, adding to delays heading to I-15. Crash northbound Bangor Highway, top of the on-ramp, 62nd South in Taylorsville, blocking the left lanes. Crash eastbound 7th South. This is in Clearfield on SR 193, the frontage road there.
Will this be all weather related, I guess?
Yeah, I bet. Jackknife semi, southbound I-215, approaching 7th North exit, blocking the left lane and shoulder. It sounds like we're going to have one of those mornings, so slow down to make sure your lights are on. If you see something you want to share with us, you can do that. 33986.
All right, we will take a break, play a song. After that song, it's Big Boy News and Frank Christ Presents the Dead Celebrity Game. Sean Means will be here just after 7 o'clock to review movies, including Tron Ares. Stand by for all of that. Let's see. BigOTires.com.
This weather makes it time to check your tires. Make sure you got enough tread on there to take care of that.
Yeah, the tires are very important in the rain, and Big O can help you out with that. Right now, you can save up to $100 on select sets of Nexen, Toyo, or Nitto tires at Big O. That's through the 19th of this month. And they're really great people at the local Big O Tire store. Find the one near you, get to know them. You can go to bigotires.com, and I'm sure there's one within, just a couple of miles of your house. It almost has to be. And then remember, they do all kinds of things for your car. Oil changes, they do shocks and struts, flat repairs, batteries, all of that kind of thing. Big O Tires, the lowest price on every tire every day at Big O. You can make appointments online at bigotires.com. And just remember, they are the team you trust. Big O Tires. Go there and get your tires looked at. Meant to listen to this and look it up, but maybe you can find it, Carrie. It says here, Jack Black has made UK chart history with the shortest ever song to reach the top 40. His novelty track, Steve's Lava Chicken, is only 34 seconds long. The spectacularly silly song reached number 21 this week on the UK charts. It's taken from the Minecraft movie.
First thing that comes up.
It counts as a full song?
Apparently. Black performs the song in the film as the character Steve, as he shows the other protagonists around the alternate universe, the overworld, and hymns the virtues of chicken cooked in lava.
That's
a
it.
talented guy.
That's it.
Steve's Lava Chicken is Black's highest UK chart position yet, beating both his track Pod with Tenacious D and another song from a video game film tie-in, Peaches.
Yeah, that one was a while ago.
And that one's really
Mario Brothers.
That one's 95 seconds long. Yeah, that one was not, and it made the charts in England. 95 seconds long.
Now there's a full length version of Steve's Lava Chicken.
It might be just too much.
It's 1 minute and 15 seconds. So that's the full version.
I didn't know. Let's see. The Peaches was another of the shortest charting songs in chart history, behind the likes of the Simpsons movie song Spider Pig.
Spider Pig.
64 seconds long.
It sounds painful.
86 seconds. Liam Lynch's punk hit, Whatever, United States of Whatever.
Yes.
We used to play that.
86 seconds long. I was just thinking about that the other day. I think we ought to play that more often. Very cool. I love that. Yeah. All right. Let's see. One other. Welsh rockers, a band called Those Damn Crows, got their first UK hit #1 with God-Shaped Hole.
Are we sure we can play that? That
It's
might be something we can't
it's on the charts in England. Those Damn Crows with their song.
It's warning me that I shouldn't play it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. We'll have to check it out later then.
Yeah.
I like the name of that band, though. God-Shaped Crows.
Oh, Those Damn Crows.
Oh, Those Damn Crows. God-Shaped Hole.
God-shaped hole. All right.
Jack Black is really talented, and I get the feeling that he sometimes wastes it all.
What do you mean? He's in the most profitable movie of the year so far.
Well, that doesn't mean it's good.
But
Well, I mean,
what means it's good?
does he seem like a person who's concerned about what's good?
No, not at all. That's
Exactly.
kind of what I mean. It's
If you want to see
he
Jack,
has a beautiful voice.
yeah, and if you want to see Jack Black in a understated, not crazy Jack Black, sweet, good movie, he's in The Holiday
Yeah.
with Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz and Jude Law. He just plays a regular, mild guy, not yelling and jumping off things. Right, Katie? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Katie likes
Yeah.
that movie.
He's just,
I thought he was pretty good in Shallow Hal.
I was going to say Shallow Hal. He's
kind of that in
sort of
that.
understated in that.
And he's got a very minor part in Mars Attacks, but he's very Jack Black.
Yeah. But my point being, he's very capable of doing other things. He's not just that.
But he doesn't do it very often.
First time I saw him was Mr. Show. He was on an episode where he was the farmer, and they did the farmer, the traveling salesman farmer joke as a live musical on Broadway, and he played the farmer.
The farmer's daughter.
Yeah, the farmer's daughter joke.
Yeah.
That's funny.
3 holes, 3 holes. He does a whole song about the holes. And then he's in the Jesus Christ Superstar parody that they did. Jeepers Creepers. That was the first time I saw him. Anyway.
Well, he's got a really beautiful voice. I'd like to hear him do something sort of more serious with it. If you know what I mean.
I don't.
Well,
I mean, if you take Tenacious D stuff, they're kind of silly songs, but he's doing it.
He's doing it for real.
Yeah.
yeah, he's doing it more seriously, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm.
What do you want from Jack Black, Bill?
I want to be surprised, and when I hear something like that, Lava Chicken or that, I go, yeah, it's Jack Black. That's what he does, and I just like that's what I'd like. I'd like a surprise. I think he's capable of surprise, and I'd just like a surprise.
Well, he was in King Kong.
Yeah.
High Fidelity, I liked him.
I liked him in High Fidelity.
That's the first time I saw him.
Okay, 6:38 right now. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. And right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. Going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win what?
Tickets to Youngblood, May 13th at the UCCU Center in Orem.
Youngblood tickets. All you got to do is play the game. Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine. Coming up after this Big Boy News. Line up for the Youngblood tickets at 877-602-9696. That's the number to call to play. Big Boy News now, brought to you by
Nightmare on 13th, Utah's scariest haunted house is now open. Come see why millions of people have screamed over the last 35 years. Buy your tickets now with promo code X96 at nightmareon13th.com.
Well, the MacArthur Foundation Genius Awards were given out. 22 different people, each getting a stipend of $800,000.
Wow.
The Genius Awards given out. Once again, I was overlooked for a Genius Award, a MacArthur Grant Genius Award, but they did give one to an evolutionary biologist who studies fungus.
It's very close to what you do, Bill.
Studies fungus. I don't get a Genius Award. And the NCAA is moving towards allowing athletes to bet on pro sports. Not a good idea.
No.
Not a good idea. No. This will do nothing Nothing good for anybody. Don't do it. Melania Trump.
Not good for anybody. Don't do it.
Prime Video documentary Melania on Amazon. Melania will be released exclusively in theaters.
Oh, this is part of her contract to stay around and pretend like she likes being First Lady.
January 30th, 2026. It will be in theaters, select territories overseas. Amazon MGM Studios announced Thursday. The feature film follows Melania Trump in the 20 days leading up to Donald Trump's 2025 inauguration. Oh, I'm sure it's fascinating. Step inside Melania's world.
She got ridiculous money for this.
Yeah.
Ridiculous money.
This was directed by Brett Ratner.
Who is
His first film since he was accused of sexual assault in 2017.
That's who they feel comfortable with.
In the wake of allegations from several women, Warner Brothers severed ties with Brett Ratner, where his production company, Rat Pack, had been set up. The theatrical release of Melania will continue Amazon MGM's commitment to making films for theaters. The studio wants to release at least 14 films in movie theaters in 2026. Well, I saw this story earlier, but I didn't read into it deeply, or I would have made it a boner candidate. Republican state lawmakers here in Utah took a rare step to vote against recommending a University of Utah trustee for reappointment to the schools board, a move that came after the lawmakers counted and questioned how many times she used the word equity when describing her work.
Man.
Maria Garcias, a prominent Latina in the Salt Lake Valley community who has served on the U of U's Board of Trustees for the past 4 years, was nominated by Utah Governor Spencer Cox to serve a second term, but that is now in limbo. The State Education Confirmation Committee voted down supporting her as a nominee on September 12, with 3 conservative members of the group calling out Garcias for her comments supporting inclusion in higher education. You used equity and inclusion, said Senator Chris Wilson of Logan, referring to Garcia's opening remarks to the committee about why she believes she should be reappointed.
Why are those bad words? I have never had a reasonable explanation why those are bad words.
Senator Mike McKell, Republican of Spanish Fork, similarly added, I did hear you mention equity twice in your presentation. Garcias was the only of 17 trustee candidates from schools across the state who didn't move forward last month with the committee's favorable recommendation. She was also the only one asked about her position on equity when it comes to race and gender, as well as past posts on social media about recent protests. Garcias was the only woman of color among the candidates, and she's one of only 2 women of color currently serving among the more than 70 trustees across the state's 8 traditional public universities and colleges.
Right there.
No, that's secondary, Terry, to the fact that she said equity and inclusion. Do you, McKell, Senator McKell, and that numbnut from Logan, what's his name? I've lost the name here. Chris Wilson of Logan. Do you not realize how dumb you sound? You just sound stupid.
No, they don't. They don't realize. They're not smart enough to realize.
The decision not to recommend her isn't a definitive end to her chances. She still will go before the full Senate for reappointment consideration on October 15th, but it's an unusual sign of disapproval that could sway other Republicans who hold the majority in the state. It comes in the continued fallout of the state legislature's 2024 vote along party lines to eliminate diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts in higher public education.
Because it's woke, Gina.
Woke means I'm aware of something I wasn't aware of before, and why is that bad?
Under House Bill 261, public colleges specifically have been... Gina, take off your top.
You know what? If equity, we all should take off our tops then. If we're all going to do that.
She says, I was caught off guard by some of the questions they asked me. If I'd known what to expect, I could have been better prepared. In a brief statement, the U said Garcias has been very effective trustee for the university. But she said the words equity and inclusion.
She said the forbidden words.
Ooh. I just can't believe it. Attorneys for the man accused of killing Charlie Kirk would like their client to appear at all upcoming hearings in regular clothes without shackles. Indeed, given the pervasive media coverage in this case, the repeated and ubiquitous display of Mr. Robinson in jail garb, shackles, and a suicide vest will undoubtedly be viewed by prospective jurors and will inevitably lead to prospective juror perceptions that he is guilty and deserving of death, said attorneys for Tyler James Robinson. This is not uncommon.
No.
Most often, defendants in murder cases or capital cases are in fact allowed to appear in court wearing a suit, not shackled, and because they say it would prejudice the jury. Robinson's next court hearing is scheduled for October 30. During his initial hearing, he appeared via live stream from the Utah County Jail, and he was wearing a safety smock, or a turtle suit, they call them, a one-piece tear-resistant garment worn by incarcerated or detained individuals to prevent them from taking their own lives. At his second hearing, he was again at the jail, but his video was blacked out at his attorney's request, so you couldn't see him at all. An Ogden man involved in an alleged road rage incident was arrested and charged with aggravated assault after the cops claimed he repeatedly rammed into his wife's SUV after seeing her with another man.
Well, that'll do it.
The Weber County Sheriff's Office said that it was called to the area of 400 North Washington Boulevard on Tuesday after reports of a black truck that was seen allegedly chasing an SUV and ramming into it. Police later found both vehicles at the intersection of 2nd Street and Washington Boulevard, where the man was attempting to open the door of his wife's SUV. However, when he saw the police, he tried to get back into his own truck and drive away. The man's wife told police that her husband had been following her around the city and using his car to smash into her SUV. On 3 separate occasions and locations, investigators also noted there was a large amount of damage to the woman's vehicle. Anyway, they got him. He's in jail. Arrested, faces aggravated assault charges. Well, Venezuela's opposition leader, Maria Corina Machado, has won this year's Nobel Peace Prize. Sorry, Donald. In an announcement on Friday, the Norwegian Nobel Committee said Machado's tireless work promoting democratic rights for the people of Venezuela is one of the most extraordinary examples of civilian courage in Latin America in recent times. Machado has been one of the staunchest critics of the powerful United Socialist Party of Venezuela since it first came to power in the late 1990s. A former legislator in the Venezuelan National Assembly, Machado has been shot at, targeted by federal prosecutors, banned from running for office, forced into hiding by the government of Venezuela. President Nicolas Maduro, who succeeded founder Hugo Chavez in 2013. I trust the Venezuelan people, and I have no doubt that the result of our fight will be the liberation of Venezuela. Maduro is totally isolated, weaker than ever, and our people want and need to know that I'm here with them, she told NPR's All Things Considered. Donald Trump confirmed that the remaining hostages, believed to number around 20 survivors in Gaza, will be released to Israel on Monday or Tuesday. I'll be there, Trump confirmed at a meeting with the Finland Prime Minister in the Oval Office. It came just hours after Hamas declared an end to the war and as an Israeli government session to ratify the agreement began. They're thinking they'll get the hostages back maybe as late as Monday. They think that there are still 20 hostages alive. Let's see. New York Attorney General Letitia James, a Democrat who has clashed with Donald Trump, was indicted on Thursday by a federal grand jury in Virginia. James was charged with 1 count of bank fraud, 1 count of making false statements to financial institutions after Trump publicly called for his Justice Department appointees to bring charges against her.
Weaponizing the DOJ is what that is.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
The indictment alleges James falsely claimed that a home in Norfolk, Virginia, was her second residence, allowing her to obtain favorable loan terms, and that she rented the property to a family of 3.
Here are the favorable loan terms.
Yeah.
So she listed it as a secondary residence. Their quibble is instead of a rental property.
Right.
She got a 3% interest rate as opposed to a 3.8 percentage interest rate, which over a 30-year loan is
really
like $19,000.
Yeah, that's less than $50,000.
Yes.
right?
There you go.
This is such bull.
And 3 other members of his cabinet have done the exact same thing.
Are they going after
no,
them?
No.
Oh, no.
Because
I find that hilarious.
Because Letitia James went after Donald Trump. It's payback,
No,
baby.
wait a minute. She didn't go after Donald Trump.
Yes, she did.
He committed crimes that she prosecuted and
went after
convicted him for. She didn't go after him.
It's payback time, baby.
Listen,
That's what it is.
rich white men are allowed to commit crimes.
That's right.
Don't you know that?
Donald Trump is undergoing a medical exam today after months of growing health concerns. Trump is going to be at the Walter Reed Hospital for an examination. He said it's a plan. It's a yearly thing that the president does.
He did one 6 months ago.
Yeah, this will be for a routine checkup. He will then return to the White House. It comes after a psychologist revealed 2 factors fueling Trump's mental collapse. I don't know if he'll be taking any of those cognitive tests, but
Person, woman,
man.
I did very well on that. Elon Musk's satellites are falling out of the sky.
Oh,
I'm
geez,
not
really?
surprised.
Race to dominate our planet's orbit with his satellite constellations is creating tons of space junk. Enough of it, in fact, that maybe we ought to start looking up a little bit.
Yeah.
According to storied Smithsonian astrophysicist Jonathan McDowell, there are now 1 or 2 of these Starlink satellites falling back to Earth every single day.
Really?
He recently told Earth Sky, and that figure, McDowell warned, is only going to keep climbing. The alarming statistic underscores the concerns around rapidly populating the planet's low Earth orbit with expendable satellites. Musk's SpaceX has been launching thousands of them up there using his reusable rockets since 2019, with more than 8,000 of these satellites currently in operation. They perform a really admirable service, but maybe at the expense of them falling out of the sky, maybe something needs to be done to figure that out and make it not happen. But Musk seems rather unconcerned and continues to launch satellites into the low Earth orbit.
All right.
And that's it, except if you want to be safe in the United States, the safest place to live in the United States, Vermont.
Okay, let's go.
That's the safest place. Utah,
I believe Utah ranks pretty high.
Utah is in the top 5. It's number 5.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right. Sports, weather, traffic.
Yeah, let's stay put. I like Utah. Utah Mammoth. This is hockey. Lost to Colorado Avalanche 2-1 last night. In the NFL, the New York Giants 34 over the Philadelphia Eagles 17. In Major League Baseball, Chicago Cubs 6, Milwaukee Brewers 0. That series is tied at 2 apiece. The Dodgers and the Phillies, LA won 2-1. And let's see, LA wins that series. Let's see, you got the Blue Jays and the Yankees. Oh, yeah, the Yankees are already out. That's
gone.
That's an old one. Today you got the Tigers and the Mariners at 6 o'clock. That series is tied at 2 apiece.
The big football game last night was the Eagles and the Giants.
I mentioned that.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry. I
Yes.
was looking at something else.
That's all right.
That's pretty amazing, though, that the Giants beat the Eagles.
Yes, it is. Unexpected.
Yeah.
Let's see, weather. It's raining if you haven't heard it on your roof or seen it out your window or experienced it while you're driving right now. 70% chance of that off and on throughout the day today. This continues into tomorrow, 90% chance tomorrow. So if you're going to the University of Utah football game tomorrow, you need a red raincoat and or red
poncho.
Waterproof poncho or parka or something. You will be getting wet for that. And 75 for a high today, 74 tomorrow, 55 on Sunday. So we cool off quite a bit. Traffic, we have traffic lights flashing red all directions. The intersection of 2100 North, 3600 West. This is in Lehigh. By the way, roads are wet everywhere. I believe that's causing some of this issue. Structure fire in Layton may be affecting both Hillfield Road and 1425 North as fire crews work to put out the blaze. Dump truck has taken down power lines on Redwood Road 4 South. All northbound and southbound lanes are closed. Drivers are exiting I-80 and will not be able to head south on Redwood Road. Crash north on Bangor Highway, top of the on-ramp, 60 seconds south in Taylorsville. It's wet out there and things are moving slowly. If you see something, you can share it with us at 33986 Spooks Boutique, the go-to destination for oddities, curiosities, antiques, collectibles, provided by a community of local artists for over 13 years. 3453 South State Street, Spooks Boutique, where Halloween is not a holiday, it's a lifestyle.
It wouldn't surprise me if Frank Christ did his holiday shopping at Spooks Boutique. Do you give out gifts on holidays at all?
Oh, no.
No?
Oh, no. I'm not allowed to celebrate holidays.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Frank has joined us in the studio. Frank is a Grim Reaper. And if you could, I don't know why we can see you, because I don't.
He allows us to.
I allow it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very unsettling.
Yes.
Because he's a skeleton. He wears a robe and he has a scythe. And his job is to reap the souls or the essences. Because celebrities, do they really have souls?
Well, that's a topic of discussion.
I see.
That we could have.
That's a theological discussion for another
We
time.
need an hour for that.
But Frank does not like reaping the souls of celebrities because...
I love our precious celebrities.
Why do you love them so
Everything they say and do is right.
That's right.
Except James Woods.
Frank joins us to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just
He
fine.
gives me a list of actors, 4 actors, and on that list of actors, 3 of them are as
They're
Frank.
just fine.
But one of them Frank had to take. When the celebrity died, Frank went to the scene, put him in the sidecar, and took him off to the distribution center. And do we have a contestant?
Elliot is here.
Elliot, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
That's good to know, Elliot. How old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
Good. All right, Elliot. Now, if you it's kind of a morbid game, but if you identify the dead celebrity, you're going to win a prize. And what is that, Gina?
It's tickets to see Youngblood May 13th at the UCCU Center.
All right, Elliot. Are you ready to play?
Yes.
Okay. Because it's World Day Against the Death Penalty, Frank has given me a list of actors in movies that argue against capital punishment. Here we go. Number 1 is Sharon Glass. Christine. Sharon, best known for playing Christine in Cagney and Lacey. She was also a regular on Queer as Folk and Burn Notice. Most of her work was on TV, but she also appeared in live theater, originating the role of Annie Wilkes in a stage version of Misery. And one of her few movie roles was in something called The Star Chamber, about judges who find ways to deal out justice that they think is wrong. Number 1, Sharon Glass. Number 2, Clancy Brown. He was in some famous movies, including The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai, Across the Eighth Dimension, Pet Sematary 2, and Starship Troopers. He was in The Hurricane, the true story of boxer Hurricane Carter facing the death penalty. Number 2 is Clancy Brown. Number 3, Tom Courtenay. He appeared in several classic movies, including The Loneliness of the Long-Distance Runner, Dr. Zhivago, King Rat, and The Night of the Generals. He was in a movie called Let 'Em Have It, about a man who was hanged for murdering a police officer. And number 4, Peter Boyle. Had an incredible acting career in many well-known movies: Young Frankenstein, The Candidate, Friends of Eddie Coyle, Taxi Driver, and Where the Buffalo Roam. He was, of course, Frank Barone on Everybody Loves Raymond. He was in Monsters Ball, about a racist prison guard who is in love with an African-American wife of the last man he executed. Number 4, Peter Boyle. All right, Elliot, you think you have a handle on who the dead celebrity is?
Number 2.
You think it's number 2? No.
No, they're fine. They're
I'll
just
give
fine.
Elliot another chance.
Clancy Brown is still with us, but Elliot, I like the cut of your jib, as they say, so I'm going to give you another chance. Listen carefully. Out of these 3, who is dead? Is it Sharon Glass? Is it Tom Courtenay? Or is it perhaps Peter Boyle, Elliot?
Peter Boyle.
Good. You got it on the second try. Elliot, thanks for playing our game.
You got those Youngblood tickets. Hang on the line. Katie will tell you how to get them.
Have a good day at school.
Thank you, Elliot. I have to go check on Ben Vereen.
Oh.
79 today.
Yeah.
He was 10 speed.
Yeah, not brown shoe.
Not brown shoe. He was 10 speed. And how is David Lee Roth older than Tanya Tucker? How did that happen?
I don't know.
I don't know. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Dump truck has taken down power lines. Redwood Road 4 South, all northbound and southbound lanes are closed. Drivers are exiting I-80 will not be able to head south on Redwood. Structure fire in Layton affecting both Hillfield Road and 1425 North. Fire crews are working to put out that blaze. Traffic lights flashing red all directions. Intersection of 2100 North, 3600 West. Crash northbound Bangor Highway, top of the on-ramp, 62nd South in Taylorsville, blocking the left lane. And whatever you're seeing, lots of folks texting in about that, slow-moving traffic, I-215 southbound where Legacy and 215 merge. A lot of flashing lights further south. We got wet roads, folks, so that means more chances for accidents. Slow down. Make sure your lights are on.
KXRK Provo will be back after this short break. Sean Means will be here to review all the movies opening this weekend, including Tron Ares. Stand by.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever he said there in Cottonwood.
Cottonwood.
Yeah.
All right. Is this a sponsored feature, Gina?
Business owners, do you owe $15,000 or more on employment taxes and don't know what to do? McClure and Stewart, your local trusted tax attorneys. Go to McClureandStewart.com today.
Thank you.
Well, he's here. Sean Patrick Means. Sean is here to review some movies for us. He is a editor and writer at the Salt Lake Tribune. You can find some evidence of his work there occasionally on sltrib.com. And he's also a movie reviewer, and that's all at moviecricket.net. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning.
What do we got?
We got 4 movies to talk about today.
Okay.
We will start with A House of Dynamite. This is a nuclear war thriller.
Oh, good. Is Catherine Bigelow going to scare us again?
Yeah, we're doing the fail-safe Dr. Strangelove sort of thing here. Okay. We've got a nuclear missile on the radar coming toward the United States, and we can't tell where it came from. I'm guessing that one of Elon's satellites fell out and missed it. So the people in the movie have about half an hour to figure out what to do before it hits. And the movie is structured in 3 acts. The first part follows the missile from the Missile Defense Control Room in Alaska, and then also from the White House Situation Room while they're watching what's going on. And then the second part gets us closer to the big decision as we follow the generals and the national security advisors who are trying to get the best information to give to the president. And then the third part puts us in the room with the president.
Okay.
It's really riveting in the first 2 parts. Directed by Catherine Bigelow, did The Hurt Locker, Zero Dark 30. And it feels like you're seeing what would happen if you were in those rooms with all the smart people trying to figure it all out. Good cast through here: Rebecca Ferguson, Tracy Letts, Anthony Ramos, Jared Harris, bunches of other people. It's the third part where the movie gets out of whack because of who they cast to play the president.
Which is who?
It's Idris Elba.
What's wrong with that?
Well, see, it means that we've got a president who's smart and thoughtful and will seriously weigh the consequences of the decision.
So this will make you sad.
So yeah, the movie shows us how, the movie shows us how we hope a nuclear emergency would be handled. And the scariest part is that it makes us think about how it actually would be handled.
Oh.
So
I don't know. I don't know if I can handle this.
Yeah, it's 3 stars. For that.
Oh.
It's in theaters for a couple weeks, and then it's going to be on Netflix on October 24th.
Okay.
So you can be terrified in the privacy of your own home.
All right. That's probably what I'll do.
Okay. Tron Ares.
Yes.
Next. This is a legacy sequel to the 1982 computer-based Disney movie that we all remember very fondly, but if you look back at it, it wasn't really that great.
Not good.
But it had so much potential, and we played the video game that went with it, and we were like,
that's what we remember.
yeah, we. So the main company from the original movie, Encom, is now led by a woman named Eve Kim, played by Greta Lee, and she took on the company with her sister Tess, who's no longer with us as is explained. And Eve is still trying to figure out the secret that Tess was researching, something called the permanence code. This would allow things from the computer world to be created in our world without de-resing after 29 minutes. So we have 3D printing and whatnot. Now we have things things from the computer world, from the grid, coming into our world, but they don't last.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
And Eve and Tess have dreams that this technology could help distribute food to the world, do other cool humanitarian kind of things. But the big bad rival computer company is led by Julian Dillinger, who's the grandson of the bad guy from the original Tron. There's portraits of David Warner up everywhere to remind you of this. Julian is played by Evan Peters, Quicksilver.
Yeah,
and he's a really good villain. One of my colleagues said he's what we wanted Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor to be. So.
He's Jeffrey Dahmer. That's why he's a good bad guy.
Yes, he played Dahmer in that thing. Anyway, he wants the permanence code to make weapons, like his super soldier program called Ares. And in human-looking form, Ares is played by Jared Leto. And he will do what he's programmed to do, go out, get whatever, kill whatever, etc. But then he starts learning empathy by studying Eve and Tess. And Ares, so he learns what it's like to be good, and so he rebels against his programming, and he teams up with Eve both in our world and in the grid.
Okay.
So the visuals here are cool. The light cycles that we remember from the original Tron, they're out in the real world and they're nicely updated, and those laser trails look like molten glass. It's so cool. And then the other thing that's super cool is the score. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, who have written a lot of movie scores before. They've done this one. It's interesting that Disney made them record this under the name Nine Inch Nails, and because they wanted that.
They want that in the marketing.
They wanted that in the marketing,
and it's helped.
And it has helped, and it is so Nine Inch Nails. And you've played the one song, and it's a very cool score, and it covers a lot of sins. Here's the thing about Tron Ares. It is pretty good. But you wish there was more thought behind it, especially about the technology that it is imagining and what it means if it was running on its own. We talk about AI all the time. This is a movie where we could actually be exploring that, and we don't do that enough.
Well, we ain't making these things for brainiacs.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem.
Come on.
But thing is, the brainiacs are the ones that have driven this franchise to where it is today. So give them a little more. Don't just give them the cool visuals and references to the movie and the obligatory Jeff Bridges cameo and everything. So still pretty cool. 3 stars for Tron Ares.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Now what?
Okay, quickly. Orwell, 2 + 2 = 5. This is a documentary about George Orwell, and it's by the filmmaker Raoul Peck, who did the documentary a few years ago about James Baldwin.
Oh,
you remember that one?
Orwell's apparently not very smart. 2 + 2 is 4.
Well, you
It's a whole thing, Bill.
What? Another brainiac?
And I'm not going to rise to your bait here. This movie, like the Baldwin movie, doesn't just show an author's life. It shows you what the author wrote and how it still matters today. Of course, most famously, George Orwell wrote Animal Farm and 1984, both books that try to describe the evils of totalitarianism. But, hey, we don't have to worry about governments or corporations that use language to cover up their crimes or rewrite history to suit their purposes or ban books or get rid of people who are inconvenient or say things that the leader doesn't like. We don't have to worry about that.
No.
People who use the words equity and inclusion.
For example, what's the preference? Inequity and exclusion?
That's the only conclusion I can draw.
Yeah. So this movie lays it all out, and it's not just the regimes far away that we don't like North Korea or Putin's Russia and so on. It's governments that might be your own. Think about this. 2 + 2 = 5. The idea is that if the government tells you 2 + 2 = 5, then you're supposed to believe it's 5.
I get you.
No matter what is reality.
Yeah.
So Orwell, 2 + 2 = 5. 3.5 stars for that.
Damian Lewis plays.
Damian Lewis reads the writings of Orwell.
Oh, I see.
It like I said, it's about his life, and he died young. He had tuberculosis and died in his 40s. So, and it's diaries and letters and so on. So it's really cool. Anyway, Roofman, last one here. This is based on a true story about a guy who robbed some 60 McDonald's restaurants and other fast food places in North Carolina in the late 90s, usually by going through the roof. He figured out that they all have the same layout, so if you just go in the same place, you can cut through the roof, land fine, and then wait until the morning crew comes in and have them open the safe for you. Eventually, this guy Jeffrey, played by Channing Tatum, got caught, went to prison. But then he figured out how to escape, and he hid out for months in a Toys R Us store. He figured out how to use the systems to hide undetected for several months. But eventually he got lonely, so he followed one employee to her church. Her name is Lee. She's a single mom with 2 daughters, and played here by Kirsten Dunst. And Jeffrey and Lee kind of fall for each other, which gets complicated because she doesn't know where he lives, and or that he's really a criminal. Parts of this movie are really funny as we watch, Channing Tatum figure out how to hide out and survive for months in this unused corner of the toy store. And he's sort of matching wits the whole time with the store manager, who's played by Peter Dinklage. It was very, very funny sort of back and forth here, and there's some nice emotion here too, as Tatum and Dunst play these 2 characters who are fighting off loneliness, even though as he knows that he's risking a lot just to see her. 3.5 stars for Roofman.
That's kind of surprising.
It
is
really. No,
is this classified as a comedy?
It's sort of a comedy drama. The guy that directed it does mostly dramas. The guy named Derek Cianfrance. He did Blue Valentine with Ryan Gosling and Michelle Williams. He did The Place Beyond the Pines, which is where Ryan Gosling met Eva Mendes. He did this one depressing one called The Light Between Oceans with Michael Fassbender and Alicia Vikander, and that was like the most depressing movie ever made, I swear. But this has got some sort of lightness to it that's pretty cool.
All right.
Well, thank you very much.
What do we got next week?
Next week, we've got After the Hunt, which is a big serious drama with Julia Roberts as a college professor who finds that her protege, played by Ayo Edebiri, is accusing another professor, played by Andrew Garfield, of sexual assault. We've also got Good Fortune, which is Aziz Ansari directing and playing a delivery driver who meets an angel played by Keanu Reeves, and then he gets to trade places with a rich guy played by Seth Rogen.
Okay.
And then we got The Black Phone 2, which is a sequel, which is going to be tricky because Ethan Hawke died in the first movie. So how are we doing a sequel?
They was ghosts in the first movie.
Yeah, well,
So
there's always something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Sean.
All right, thank you, Sean. Traffic.
Okay, crash southbound Legacy Parkway, milepost 1 in Davis County. Northbound I-215 west, north of 2100 north in Salt Lake, right lane of 3 are blocked. Crash northbound I-215 west, 2100 north. They gave me that twice. Thank you very much. Crash southbound Redwood Road, 4th south. Crash westbound I-80, milepost 119. Roads are wet, folks, so that means people are having some extra issues this morning, I'm afraid. Crash northbound I-15, just north of Center Street in Provo. Make sure your lights are on and slow down a little bit. It's been a while since we've been driving in these conditions. You might be out of practice.
All right, we've got boners coming up here. The candidates you'll be voting for momentarily. Boner candidate number 1, Tylenol and circumcision. Yeah, that's the culprit. Boner candidate number 2, I bet that old xenophobe Lee Greenwood's available. And boner candidate number 3, there's a hot dog in the front yard, and it has a roll of toilet paper.
All right, Boner of the Day, Big Boy News, all coming up after some messages and a song.
X96 wants to bribe you to listen. Tune in every weekday, 7:15, 10:15, 1:15, and 5:15 for keywords. Text them to 508-777-1000, and you will be entered to win $1,000. Every keyword is another chance for you to win. All the details and more at x96.com. The keyword for this hour is prize. Prize, P-R-I-Z-E, prize. Text that to 508-777-1000. That's 508-777-1000 now to enter to win.
All right, thank you very much. UtahAdvocates.com.
The Advocates, personal injury attorneys, geez, you might need them today. There have been a lot of accidents.
A lot of accidents out there.
And if you've been involved in one of those and it's not your fault, I'd suggest you call the Advocates as soon as possible. 801-355-5550 is the number, and you can call that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah, accidents happen all times of the day, and the sooner you get the advocates involved, the better. Don't wait till you start getting those calls from bill collectors. You want them involved before that.
And they don't charge you a dime for the call. They don't charge you a dime. They don't charge you anything throughout the whole process. If they take your case, they will get you a settlement, and then that's how they get paid. So the Advocates are who you need. They've helped people here in this building, and I know Katie just swears by them. So give them a call, 801-355-5550, or you can chat online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at UtahAdvocates.com. I was, this week I went to Beehive Distilling is the name of the business. They have a distillery, but the name of their Beehive Distilling. They make Beehive vodka, and then 3 different gins. They started out making gin, and I was reminded that I'd interviewed them before, like 10 years ago when they first started, just started out with, and these 3 guys started out, they liked gin. They said, why don't we just start making our own gin? And they did, in a small place. Well, now they have this gigantic facility. It's huge. And it's beautiful, where they make the gin, and where they store the gin, and they have a cat there that lives there. A cat named Gimlet.
Gimlet. Oh, that's a good cat name at a distillery.
Especially gin, because Gimlet's a gin-based drink. So anyway, I'm talking to the guys, and I said, what's your background before you got into distilling? And I'd forgotten that I'd asked them these questions 10 years ago. And they said, well, I was a photographer.
Oh.
And so they were both kind of in the photography business, and I was a professional photographer. He said, as a matter of fact, Bill, before we did this and when I was doing photo shoots, I had a place on Pierpont, a studio, and you and Carrie and Gina came to my studio, and we took a bunch of pictures of you. And
that was a long time ago.
And he said, and the one the one I remember specifically is Carrie had a Post-it note on his forehead with the word "no" written on it.
Yeah, that's a good
and
picture.
I said, we still use that to this day.
That was our bus advertisement. It was on the side of a bus.
That's
That was a
right.
good picture.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I thought that was fascinating. He said I always loved that picture, and it was great photographing you guys.
That was a good photo session. That was one of the few good memories of a photo session that I have.
Yeah. Anyway, Beehive Distilling, they're located on West Temple, like 22-something West Temple. And it's a great facility. They have a package store there. Mm-hmm. They had a really nice bar and restaurant there, but they've shut that down. They're not using it right now. They said, well, just,
A little too much.
Yeah, it was, but they have a package store there that's really nice, and you can go buy their gin there. Mm-hmm. And of course, it's in all the liquor stores.
So many new local
I think this is
distilleries
it's so
and
cool.
breweries and
I was going to say about the photo shoot. Remember the photo shoot that we went to, where when we were owned by the corporate people, the real by Simmons Media.
Yes. I was gonna say.
And they decided that they wanted to have individual portraits of everybody that worked there.
I remember.
Of everybody that worked there, they wanted, and they were going to hang the portraits in the facility,
In the hallway,
in the building, kind of on the stairway, so that when visitors would come, they would see all of our pictures.
Yes.
And it was.
then as people get fired, you just remove the
Yeah.
That's right. That's how we knew when people got fired, because their picture wasn't
picture
there
was
anymore.
gone, yeah.
Because there never was an announcement that so and so had been fired.
just a blank
Hey,
spot.
wait a minute. Where
Just
did John
disappeared.
Carter's picture go?
Yeah, where'd he go?
I don't think he got fired, but he got, But at any rate, so that photo shoot, I remember, and we went individually, and I went, and they did makeup on us.
Yes.
Well,
There was a
because-
makeup person there.
Because they were black and white photos, so they said, doesn't matter if you're wearing makeup, it's a black and white photo. It'll just
Right.
help highlight your features.
We need that.
And I kept saying, you're putting way too much makeup on me. This is not going
I remember.
to go well. And so when I used to have, I don't know where that picture is. I wish I still had it. When the picture came out, it was, I looked like a painted up.
Your lips are really dark.
Yeah, and I have, and my hair is all wavy, and I mean, and my eyebrows were too dark, and I looked like,
Oh, you know what? I think I might have it
really?
Somewhere?
at my desk.
Really?
Let me go look.
Well, go look because we're going to play some messages and a
Okay.
song here. But
I mean,
yeah,
most of
try
the
to
rest
find
of
it.
them looked
But
okay.
no, you look like a corpse.
I look, that's it. I look like somebody
You look
made
like
up for a
A
viewing.
viewing.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
I think I have it at my desk.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Is that it looked? I said I think I even asked somebody, did the person who do makeup, did they work at a mortuary? Because
I don't, maybe
'Cause they were not good
Maybe I
photos.
remember this because you asked that.
Yeah.
But I think maybe the person did work at doing makeup
at a mortuary.
at a mortuary.
Oh no, I do this all the time, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah. I'd love to see that picture again.
I'll go look as
And
soon as
think
I
I'm-
do traffic.
I'm
I'll
holding
go.
a stuffed animal, I think. They gave us little props and things if we wanted to use them.
I remember that picture of me with the no Post-it note.
Doesn't that still come up on? I think it comes up on our.
No.
No, I haven't seen that one in a while. But what I remember about that is because I got contacted by an ex-girlfriend who says, you have no idea how much pain I get because your face is, car level, and my husband sees it, and he comes home and reports every day. He says, you're making him incredibly jealous. And I
Saw
went,
your ex-boyfriend on the bus
"What's
there.
he- yeah, what's the, yeah, right. I just kind of chuckled at that. Yeah, that was
I
a-
think I might have that too. Let me go look. Yes, we had the wrong keyword. I apologize. Lots of you alert friends of the program said, "Hey, wait a minute," and Katie went back and said, "Hey, you gave me the wrong word." Now she has the right word, and I will give it to you. Text the word save. 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 Text that to 508-777-1000. That's 508-777-1000 for the word save to enter to win. This is for the 715 word for the damn contest to win $1,000.
What's the number again?
508-777-1000.
Okay, 3 sevens. Okay.
All right. Time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. You will decide with your votes of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, October 10, 2025. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. Once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. One of you lucky random boner voters will receive.
Can't buy it. Gotta win it. Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt.
Here's boner candidate number 1. Tylenol and circumcision. Yep, that's the culprit. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. stunningly claimed that there may be a link between circumcision and autism due to the distribution of Tylenol to infants following the procedure. There's 2 studies which show children who are circumcised early have double the rate of autism. It's highly likely because they were given Tylenol, Kennedy said. Kennedy did not specify the research to which he was referring. But a 2015 study out of Denmark did track nearly 343,000 Gen Z boys and suggested that circumcised males were more likely to develop autism before the age of 10 compared to their non-circumcised peers. Researchers hypothesized, though, that pain and stressful surgery early in life can increase the risk of neurodevelopment, behavioral or psychological problems later on. However, some critics called the research flawed. Most critics, I would say, called the research flawed and said the study authors should have examined other painful conditions such as urinary tract infections, which are very common among young children. Another possible explanation for that supposed link is that boys who undergo circumcision are more likely to interact with healthcare workers, leading to a higher detection rate. A higher detection rate.
Oh,
of
that's
autism.
interesting.
A second smaller study out of Ireland found that circumcised boys with autism exhibited significant improvements in irritability, sensory issues, and repetitive behavior compared to their non-circumcised peers. So, but Kennedy, he's got. Listen, I know it's Tylenol. It's the circumcision.
You eat roadkill.
Boner candidate number 1: Tylenol and circumcision. That's the culprit. Here's boner candidate number 2. I bet you that old xenophobe Lee Greenwood is available. The choice of Bad Bunny as the headline act for this year's Super Bowl has drawn both praise and criticism. Turning Point USA, the organization founded by the late right-wing activist Charlie Kirk, announced on social media that they will be hosting their own Super Bowl halftime show to counter the NFL's choice of Bad Bunny.
This is for the people who are too soft for the Puppy Bowl.
On the flyer shared on social media, Turning Point USA is calling the initiative the All-American Halftime Show, celebrating faith, family, and freedom. The flyer says that more information and musical artists will be announced at a later time. Following Kirk's death last month, his wife, Erica Kirk, was named CEO of Turning Point USA.
Bad Bunny is one of the most popular acts in the world right now. This isn't just some random person that they said, oh, we want to stick it to people by having a Spanish-speaking guy. He's
the NFL.
huge.
The NFL's announcement 2 weeks ago, Bad Bunny being the featured artist for the Super Bowl halftime show in Santa Clara, California. There have been polarizing opinions on the choice as one of the most popular music artists in the world. Bad Bunny has received support from many fans as the halftime choice selected by the NFL, along with Apple Music and Rock Nation, the entertainment company founded by Jay-Z. Others have voiced their disapproval, though, including, of course, Donald Trump. No, I don't know who he is. I don't know why they're doing it. It's crazy. They blame it on some promoter they hired to pick up entertainment. I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
Do you know who the promoter is? It's Jay-Z.
Yeah.
This is not just
I don't know.
somebody.
I
This
don't
is
know.
not just some person.
Somebody, this promoter, I don't know. Bad Bunny, who performs mainly in Spanish, has been outspoken about his displeasure with the Trump administration's immigration policies. He also said he didn't include any stops in the continental United States on his latest world tour out of concern the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement would raid the concert venues. Days after Bad Bunny was announced as a Super Bowl halftime performer, a Trump administration official said ICE agents would be at the game.
So we can get in for free.
Yes, and I don't know who they're going to have in their Turning Point USA All-American Halftime Show, but I bet that old xenophobe Lee Greenwood is available.
It's funny you mentioned Lee Greenwood because it was Mike, what's his name? The Speaker of the House.
Johnson?
Mike Johnson. When they said, what do you think of the whole Bad Bunny situation? He says, well, I wish they'd have picked someone a little bit more mainstream like Lee Greenwood.
Well, there you go.
Mainstream.
There
He
you
had
go.
one song 35 years ago.
Exactly. That's the bubble that they're operating in. Yeah.
Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. There's a hot dog in the front yard, and it's got a roll of toilet paper.
Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Innuendo brought to you by
Feldman's Deli, Utah's authentic Jewish deli with expanded hours, now open Tuesday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., breakfast till 10:30, lunch, dinner, live music Fridays and Saturdays. More information at feldmansdeli.com.
I don't recall if Bill Frost mentioned this. A new docuseries on Netflix follows a Salt Lake City family whose dream of living in a Victorian home in the Avenues unravels after a string of ghostly encounters.
No.
Now, horror film director James Wan, who worked on Saw and The Conjuring, is listed as executive producer of this show. It's called True Haunting, explores real-life hauntings through dramatizations, interviews, and archival footage. The events occurred between 2004 and 2006, as revealed in the show. Quote, "It was a really effing haunted house," said April Miller in the show, while fighting tears, recounting the paranormal activity she and her family experienced soon after moving in and starting renovation. When the terror becomes too unbearable, the family searches for answers, enlists the help of paranormal investigators and a clairvoyant. And, and it's all...
I don't think you mentioned
It's
that.
all documented on True Haunting. I'm not clear if this is the only family they feature on this show. I think maybe it might be others. So I don't know if they're in the first episode or what. But anyway, it's called True Haunting on Netflix. I'll look it up and find out more about it. Becoming a lawyer in Utah doesn't always mean taking the bar exam anymore. Approved by the state Supreme Court this month and going into effect next year, students will have an alternative pathway to becoming a lawyer. Students on the new path tell Fox 13 News that this is a game changer. I'm a big fan. I'm a huge fan, said Abby Forrest, law student at the S.J. Quinney College of Law. It's a way to bring law into the 21st century, said Brooke Davis, a law student at the U. Under the new system, law graduates would need to pass required courses, put in 240 hours of legal practice with veteran attorneys, and take a written performance exam administered by the Utah State Bar. The idea for the path first started in 2020 when graduates like Emily Newvon, who is now an associate attorney at Ray Quinney in Nebaker, entered a world shut down by COVID. We were kind of guinea pigs, Newvon said. Let's watch and see if they're able to continue in their legal careers and do well not having taken the bar. I'm not clear as to what the difference is between taking the bar exam and doing this is.
Well, the
because
bar
it says,
exam is an in-person test.
Yeah, but this says that you still, part of this is you still have to take a written
But maybe it's
exam.
not in person.
Well, we can speculate, but I don't know.
We have to talk to a lawyer.
Probably Stephanie probably knows about it,
Yeah.
whether it's a good thing or not. Let's see. Layton, police in Layton are asking for the public's help identifying a man they believe may have been involved in a bomb threat at Smith's grocery store on September 9. Police claim a woman was approached by the man who told her, "Don't go into the store because there's a bomb in there." Ooh. The police were called and checked the store, but didn't find a bomb. Police are looking to contact the man in the surveillance pictures. There are pictures of him available. Take a look. I think, where did I get this story? This came from Fox 13. So if you want to look at if you think somebody you know is is a bomb hoaxer.
It's at x96.com/live.
Oh,
right
there he
now.
is right now. Yeah.
What? I was joking.
Yeah.
Come on. Can't you
I
guys?
just
Don't
told
you
her-
guys have a sense of humor?
There was a bomb in there. There was no bomb in there, guy. Hey, wait a minute. I know that guy. Utah violinist John Shin,
Oh yeah, what's happening?
who spent weeks in an ICE detention center before being released last month, no longer faces deportation after the U.S. government failed to appeal the termination of his removal proceedings. In August, Shin was arrested by ICE. After a short interrogation, he was detained because of an impaired driver conviction nearly 5 years ago, for which he had already completed probation. Shin, who is married to a U.S. citizen, originally came here from South Korea, I believe it was, on his father's student visa. And he said I haven't been able to file for a green card, but whether it was an oversight or they just decided they didn't want to. I think it was an oversight that they didn't.
Yeah, they were trying to meet their quota.
That they didn't file an appeal. That the government didn't file an appeal. I think they just forgot. And so now it looks like he's in the clear. He's working to get his green card right now, and the threat of deportation seems to be over. Let's see. The U.S. is sending 200 troops to Israel to support and monitor the Gaza ceasefire. Officials who spoke on condition of anonymity to discuss details that were not authorized for release. The U.S. Central Command said it will establish a civil-military coordination center in Israel that will help facilitate the flow of humanitarian aid as well as logistical and security assistance to the territory racked by 2 years of war. There are people who are very cynical about this whole thing. That it'll hold. This is what I've heard a couple of people speculate. They believe there are 20 hostages still alive. When those people are released, the speculation is that Israel will then continue to bomb the hell out of
after they
Gaza.
get them home.
Yeah, after they get them home. Even though that's not the agreement. The agreement is this is a ceasefire. Give us the hostages. Okay, but we'll see. Let's see. One more quick story here. Oh, told you the safest place to live in America right now. Arkansas is not. It is on the bottom of the safest places to live.
Let's not move there.
As a matter of fact, the least safe places to live are Arkansas, Florida, Texas, Mississippi, and at the bottom, Louisiana. I think we ought to send troops to all of those states now.
They're all red states.
Well, then there must be something wrong here. There's something wrong.
Aren't
here.
they well armed there? Isn't that
they're pretty
a
well
safety
armed?
measure?
Yep.
What? That's
All right. Weather, traffic.
So, showers, likely. They're likely happening right where you are right now. We'll probably get a couple of breaks in it today. Tomorrow it'll be similar. Not going to rain all day long, but unfortunately, as it gets closer to game time tomorrow night for the Utes, probably going to be pretty wet. So get yourself a red raincoat for that. 75 for a high today, 74 tomorrow. After that cold front comes through tomorrow night, we'll dip down into the 40s overnight and only getting up to 55 for a high on Sunday. Traffic crash southbound Legacy Parkway, Center Street, and North Salt Lake on the right shoulder. It's adding to delays in place from that jackknife semi that was on the I-215 West Belt. The weather having an effect on your commute this morning. Lots of different little accidents. And also a fire going on in Layton affecting Hillfield Road, 1425 North. Fire crews are in that area. And that issue on Redwood Road, dump truck taking down power lines on Redwood Road, 4 South. All northbound and southbound lanes are closed. Drivers are exiting at I-80. Will not be able to head south on Redwood Road. Let's see. Mario Kopecki, mama and baby deer are wandering around. Infinity member says, watch out for mama and baby deer.
They'll probably be in my yard later on.
Yeah, probably. If you're seeing other animals or debris or anything in the roads, you can text us at 33986. Get a hail of a deal on your next vehicle purchase at Mike Hale Acura, your Utah Acura dealer. Mike Hale Acura, a hail of a car buying experience.
Voter candidate number 3. There's a hot dog in the front yard, and it's got a roll of toilet paper. Drunk and angry, that a neighbor parked near her yard. Marcia Morgan covered the offending vehicle with toilet paper, police say. Oh, did I forget to mention? Ms. Morgan was dressed in a hot dog costume at the time of the incident.
Of course she was.
They won't recognize me if I'm in
We're all trying to
disguise.
find the person who did this. Yeah.
The Florida woman, this is one of the worst crimes ever committed. The Florida sorry. The Florida woman was busted Monday afternoon and charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. Cops noted that Ms. Morgan was intoxicated and refused to cooperate with the investigation. On Tuesday, Morgan pleaded no contest to misdemeanor counts and was adjudged guilty of charges, fined $50, and there you go. Maybe it was Vienna beef. Maybe that I don't know. It was the worst crime.
I relish you
Yes.
trying to make a joke there.
Yes. I was trying, but I couldn't quite get there.
All right.
So let's review the candidates.
Yeah, let's review the first two and vote.
The first candidate was Tylenol and circumcision. That's the culprit. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., again now just spouting off things that he really knows nothing about. Boner candidate number 2, I bet that old xenophobe Lee Greenwood is available. The Turning Point USA, they're going to do an alternative halftime show for the Super Bowl. It will be an all-American halftime show. And Boner candidate number 3, there's a hot dog in the front yard, and it has a roll of toilet paper.
There you go. All right, time to vote for Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win, the one that you think is the worst. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text and text that to 33986. Or you can call Katie at the producer's booth at 877-602-9696. Use your voice to vote. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, October 10, 2025. Click and vote. And if you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right. You've got like 4 minutes to get your vote in, so let's go. Also, best question of the week right after this. If you have a question you'd like to ask us, email radiofromhell@x96.com and put best question in the subject line. We'll do that after these. 4 minutes. Let's go.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah Word of the Day, and today's word is...
Claps. C-L-A-P-S. Claps. With special thanks to Brett Favre for suggesting some time ago that we revisit this word. And to do that, here is the mayor of Mona, Utah, Don Criddle, and his boy Denver. Again, the word is claps.
Denver, you know as much as I know that Mona is a very small Utah town. And as such, I, Don Criddle, as the mayor of Mona, also have to do other city jobs.
You like being the city garbage man, don't you, Daddy?
Well, as a matter of fact, son, I don't mind that at all. I find all kinds of good stuff to bring home to us. But it's some of the other jobs that give me a pain in the you-know-where.
You mean being in charge of the waterworks and being the Mona City building inspector gives you a pain in the ass?
Denver! Oh. In our family, we do not say a blank blank unless we're reading the Bible.
Oh.
And even then, we say it real low. You know, like in the Old Testament when it says, and Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his ass and then went with the princes of Moab. You just say it's a pain in the you-know-where. Most folks will catch your meaning.
Okay, Daddy. Well, why don't you like being the Mona City building inspector? Ain't it fun telling people that their project is all wrong and they got to tear it down and start over?
Well, sometimes yes and sometimes no. Like right now, it's a no. Son, what are you building here in our backyard?
Well, I'm building an acting stage, Daddy. A stage for doing shows and play acting on. I went to a show down to the Nephi City Rec Center, and it was so exciting. Some men dressed up like pretty ladies, singing songs, and then everybody claps. I want to be an actor, Daddy. I want to sing some songs, so everybody claps. That's why I'm building this acting stage, so I can invite the town for my show. I can hear it now. When I sing my songs, the whole town claps for me. Denver Criddle, actor.
Firstly, son of mine, there ain't never gonna be that kind of show here in Mona City. And secondly, there ain't never been actors in the Criddle family line, and there ain't never gonna be either, if you catch my meaning. And thirdly, that stage you are building is rickety and dangerous. So in my role as Mona City building inspector, this is a stop work order. Tear that stage down.
But, Daddy!
That is an order. Besides, the way you've been building it, if a person was to set foot on that stage, why, the whole thing would just collapse. It would collapse, I tell you, and then me and your mother'd be the ones liable. So down it comes, Olivier. Oh, and make sure you straighten all them pulled nails so we can reuse them, too.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
All right, 7:49, time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by pork and udon noodles with cabbage.
And Black Velvet Boutique offering fun, sexy gifts, adult toys, lingerie, and expert advice. Black Velvet Boutique open 7 days a week, 595 South State Street in Clearfield.
Well. Well, I'm surprised. I'm pretty surprised.
Well.
Number 2, Boner candidate number 2, but I bet that old xenophobe Lee Greenwood is available. That came in second with 56 votes. But the winner with 169 votes was Boner candidate number 1, Tylenol and circumcision, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
That's your Boner of the Day for today, October 10, 2025. Now qualified to be Boner of the Week. Dave the Flower Guy will be here to tell us who Boner of the Week is at 9:50. My favorite part of that whole thing with Robert F. Kennedy was when he was talking about that Tylenol and autism.
Yes.
He said this.
Oh, this is not dispositive. It is not proof. We're doing the studies to make the proof.
We're doing the studies to make the proof. This is not proof.
Before the studies are done,
Yeah.
we're just saying something, and then we're going to
Yeah.
Try and prove it.
try and prove it.
This is not proof. We're doing the studies to make the proof.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Is this sponsored, Gene?
Yeah, Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, miniatures, dice paints, and more. Haster Games, 6831 South State, or HasterGames.com. It's Best Question of the Week. How do we know what the best question is? Well, we don't until you send it to us. Radio from Hell at x96.com. Just put the best question in the subject line. And I think Bill has our best question.
I do?
You said, we got this email today. That would be a good best question.
Well, I didn't run it by you, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Did I? What was it?
We discussed it.
Let me
I'm just going to listen to this while y'all.
You don't remember?
Would
you like me to say it out loud?
I'm on some medication, so.
Okay. Well, what you said was somebody.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's from Jared.
Okay.
First he asked, "How do you like your popcorn?" But I don't, buttered, I suppose. But best question of the week: what was the first time you were recognized in public for being on the radio?
The first time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, and it was shocking to me. This is quite a long time ago. I was at Disneyland, and somebody recognized me.
It was the first time.
I think that's the first time, and yeah, and I.
At the very least, that's an unusual place for somebody.
It's always stuck with me, and now when I travel, I am not surprised because it's happened since then. It's happened in other odd places, like Florida, and usually though, if you're traveling in the West, just someplace in Utah, people recognize it. So it happens fairly often, but I just remember being shocked by somebody knowing who I'm in California, but it's not. I guess it's not that unusual.
I have two.
Two.
Again, not the first. I don't know how you remember.
I don't remember the first. Yeah.
I have two unusual ones though. One of them, this is a long time ago. I'm in Oregon with my husband on vacation, and we're walking down the street.
I remember this. Yeah.
It's dark. It's nighttime. And before I had left on vacation, we had discussed it on the show. Oh, going to Oregon for the weekend. I will be in Oregon. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Walking down a dark street, a woman comes running out of a bar. And she said, "Gina Barberi, you said you were going to be here, and you're here." She saw me walking down the street while she was in a bar, and she came out.
Yeah.
Which was that was pretty unusual.
What's the other one?
The other one, I'm getting an echocardiogram.
So you had to take your top off.
I had to take my top off. It's a theme today, apparently. And I don't know that guys think about this when they're getting an echocardiogram. But ladies, your heart is underneath other things on your chest.
Oh.
Huh?
Your boobs. In order to get access to your heart to do an echocardiogram,
have to move
there
them.
is some boob manipulation that has to happen.
And they don't allow you to do it yourself.
And so I'm lying there, and there's small talk when you're having these things done to put you at ease. And it is a gentleman that is doing this, and as he's giving me my echocardiogram, he said, "Oh, by the way, friend of the program, I'm been listening to your show for." It's not appropriate time to tell me while you're moving my boobs out of the way so you can do an echocardiogram that you are a friend of the program.
It didn't happen during the procedure, but it was after a procedure, and it was the sonogram.
Yeah.
They were doing my
ultrasound.
The ultrasound.
Your testicles.
They were doing my
your sack.
My one good one.
Yeah.
Seeing if everything's all right. And then as I'm packing up and leaving, it's love the show.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
I mean,
well, it's
thank you.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate it when people say they listen to the show. I do. I don't mean to make it sound like I do, but maybe when you're in the middle of a medical procedure is not.
What would it be better?
Time.
Would it be better before and say, "Oh, I really love your show. Now take your top off."
Yeah, no, at no point.
At no point.
At no point.
In a medical procedure.
In a medical procedure.
But I might never have a chance again to tell you how much I like you.
I really do appreciate. I do. It's always nice to hear, but.
All right.
So if you wonder stuff like that, you can email us, radiofromhell at x96.com. Put best question in the subject line. Let's see. I'm going to update this. So we've had some weather issues this morning. I'm hoping those start to clear up. Actually, as I'm looking at UDOT, it looks better than it did earlier. Crash I-15 northbound at the 215 South interchange in Murray. All vehicles are on the right shoulder. Crash southbound Legacy Parkway, Center Street, North Salt Lake on the right shoulder, adding to delays in place from an earlier jackknife semi that was on the I-215 West Belt. And whatever you're seeing, you can text us 33986.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a break. We'll be back after these messages. Have another drink with Jimmy the Wine Guy. Stand by for that. KXRK Provo.
X96.
Like Dave did from Mill Creek, who said, I have an empty glass and I don't know what to put in it in Mill Creek.
In Mill Creek.
I said, well, you're in luck, Dave, because there comes a time when you're in the wine store and not sure what to buy. Well, this next sponsor has you covered. It's the St. Elderflower. The floral honeysuckle tasty treat. It's great with anything bubbly to add to your favorite clear spirit or on its own. Get the St. Elderflower liqueur in your local wine store today. Oh, and tell them Jimmy the wine guy sent you.
Look at that.
Every liquor store employee knows Jimmy's name.
Oh, they do. They do. Look at this. This is delightful.
It's got a sprig in it.
The spritzer.
Well, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the ass kicker of the Wine Academy of Utah. WineAcademyofUtah.com. It's Jimmy Santangelo. What are the little? What's the greenery?
We have the greenery.
It looks
We've
like
got some
clover.
mint. We've got some mint and lime. This is the Hugo Spritzer. This is the St. Elderflower liqueur, new packaging, sexy little number right here. Very floral, as Gina mentioned. A lot of just beautiful perfume aromatics, very floral. I wouldn't blame you if you took a little bit of this, tapped it behind your neck and on your wrists. It's that perfumey.
It is.
It's a nice 20% alcohol by volume, if I recall correctly here. I'll take a look. Yep, 20% or 40 proof.
40 proof.
And then we floated it with a bit of Prosecco, one of my favorite bubblies out of Italy. This is Adami's Bosca d'Agica. This is a fantastic out of the Valdobbiadene wine growing region. It's only like $20 itself, $22. But I just love a spritzer. You know, in the morning, it's a very refreshing daytime morning beverage.
Yeah, a morning
and
spritz.
you know, when you have brunch, if you have folks coming over, Sunday brunch, as the weather's winding down, this is it's not as sharp as some spritzers or as bitter. It's a bit more floral, a bit more round, a little bit of off dryness happening here on your palate, complemented with some mint and lime. What
Yeah,
do you
like
guys
an
think?
Aperol spritz can be a little sharp.
Not to put you on the spot, but who is Hugo? Why is it called the Hugo?
Hugo, this is a bartender out of Italy, and this is similar to the Valicina, if I recall correctly, similar cocktail to that, where Hugo added the mint and lime for this. Excuse me, I'm a little congested. I don't know if you can hear it. But the Hugo Spritz, what I forgoed on this, though, was soda water. A classic aperitivo spritz.
Would be
actually,
soda rather than Prosecco.
Both.
Oh, both.
Yeah, you have both.
Double
the Prosecco,
bubbly.
double bubbly. And my opinion on why that happened, although I cannot find this, but as being a hospitality professional, well, sometimes what happens in a restaurant or bar to your sparkling wine the next day or 2 days later.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you still got the beautiful flavor, but the bubbles are gone. So you got to
You gotta rebubble it.
Yeah. That's an opinion.
No, I think
Pure
that
speculation.
That sounds right.
I bet it's right.
Sounds right.
Yeah, it just seems unnecessary, you know?
Yeah, why get rid of this delicious bubbly? But this is good.
This is the elderflower. What is it
Yeah.
called again? It's
Saint Elderflower. This is from the States. All natural ingredients. They do a really good job with the preparation of this product.
This is a Boston family?
Yeah, it's out of Boston. It's MS Walker. They're a national distributor. They've been distributing alcohol since before Prohibition and during.
It never
that
stops.
south side of Boston.
Yeah,
that's a great family. Brian over there.
That's funny you said that. I drink Old Forester bourbon a lot, but I've never really taken time to look at the label, and it says it was America's first bottled whiskey before and during Prohibition. It was sold. They allowed them to sell it during Prohibition because it was a medicine.
Oh,
It's my medicine.
Daddy's
Yeah, that's
medicine.
right.
I've always called it old medicine.
Old Forester, old medicine.
Now this is it's kind of an embarrassment of riches because you can have your choice of elderflower liqueurs, right? There's more than one.
There's a classic one that comes in at quite a higher price than this. This is for $22, $21.99.
Oh, see, there you
So
go.
that's the one you want.
This is the one you want. It does the job. American made, right here. MS Walker. is the distributor out of Boston. Local broker bringing this in, fighting tooth and claw, making sure it's listed for you on the shelves here in the state. Whether you're a bar, this is the one you want to go with. But at home, I love this stuff. I've got the original bottle. It was a bit more decorative, but I like the slender and sleekness of this. I really like the label. Yeah, the label is really quite nice. And
what are some other drinks you can do with it?
So, if you want to do spruce up a French 75, this goes really well with that. So a little gin, all the aromatics and botanicals of a gin. And this with sparkling wine also go really well together. And that's kind of my go-to one that I really like with St. Elderflower liqueur.
My wife likes one, and I can't think of what it's called, but I think it's got grapefruit juice and elderflower liqueur.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah.
The acidity, what you want to add to this is some good acidity, and that's where the lime comes in with this. You have acid from your sparkling wine. That's very acidic, the bubbles, the carbonic nature of it.
I think that's what it is. It's Prosecco,
grapefruit juice
and
elderflower. It sounds fantastic. This is your new brunch cocktail. Forgo a mimosa. You kick it up a notch, and you can even add a little bit more booze to it should you wish. But this is very pleasant at 8 a.m. So this
absolutely.
Mimosas are for chumps.
Child's play.
My 17-year-old son Mohammed.
Yes.
Had a question.
Oh, very good.
He saw somewhere where the word proof comes from.
Proof?
Yes, it's proof off of the alcohol spirit off the still. There's a barometer there. There's a flotation device that tells you the amount of alcohol, and it's the proof. You're proving the spirit's range of alcohol that's in there.
But is there a story about why it's called the proof?
So there's a proof box. There's this box in England that the taxman would come by, and he would see, and it would measure you're proving that you have alcohol in there.
That it's not water.
It's not water, or that you are in fact. It's a taxation thing. It all comes down to the government. It's a taxation, the taxman. But that's roughly the story behind it. Yeah, great question. Yeah, that's a good question.
This is what my family talks about at the dinner table.
and then you have to slap his hand and say, "No, you're not old enough."
None for
that's
you.
Mommy's drink.
Question for Jimmy. We're headed to Bologna to see Radiohead in November. We aren't really wine people, more tequila and vodka. Can you give us some lighter wines, less robust, that we can order?
Sure.
Some Italian cocktails, maybe, that we might enjoy.
Yeah. Negroni, although that might be kind of strong. An aperitivo, something that we're enjoying right now. You'll have a Cappelletti, which is a red bitter Italian liqueur similar to Campari, but that Cappelletti, we love that Cappelletti. And some lighter wines would be some lighter bodied red wines. Look for, with a V, Valpolicella, and that's from the northern area. But the best thing I find when I go to places is at the cafes or to the House White or House Red. You cannot go wrong, and it'll be the best experience you'll have when you're there. And have fun at Radiohead. That's going to be a killer concert.
The House White.
The House White.
I like it. Thank you.
Well, Jimmy Santangelo, you got some events coming up?
Yeah, this is the time, in-home wine events, they're really ramping up. We've got a live interactive calendar of availability dates. If the date that it shows blocked, definitely give me an email. We'll see what we can do. WineAcademyofUtah.com. Go to in-home wine events today.
Thank you, Jimmy.
You're welcome. Enjoy your weekend, everybody.
Very much. All right. WineAcademyofUtah.com. Gina, traffic, please.
Crash eastbound I-215 at milepost 14.7. I don't know what that is, UDOT. That's what you're saying to me. Crash northbound I-15 at the 215 interchange. Crash southbound Legacy at milepost 1 in Davis County. Just be aware the roads are a little wet this morning. Make sure you're slowing down a little bit and your lights are on, and be aware of the folks around you. And if you see something you want to share with us, you can do that via text at 33986. Nightmare on 13th, Utah's scariest haunted house, is now open. Come see why millions of people have screamed over the last 35 years. Buy your tickets now with promo code X96 at nightmareon13th.com.
Beat Gina is coming up after these messages. The trivia subject today is Kill Bill trivia. because that movie was released on this day in 2003. But Kill Bill trivia, both movies, just so you know. 877-602-9696 is the number to call. What is the prize?
Tickets to see Nine Inch Nails March 13th at the Delta Center.
9 Inch Nails tickets. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play. Beat Gina after these messages and a song. Stand by for that. randlife.com/X96.
You know, things in the real estate market and house buying market they're pretty weird out there right now. I mean, I get a phone call a day from some random person saying, "You want to sell your house?" And I say, "Don't call me. Don't call me." But call Rand Life or go to the Rand Life website. They're a local mortgage company. They can help you with all of this stuff. randlife.com/X96. They can tell you about the state of Utah giving out up to $27,500 to help you buy a home. It's no gimmick. See if you can qualify. Rand Life can give you all the information about that. Rand Life has always been expert at making housing more affordable, and now they've got this program that's really changing the game. So go to randlife.com/X96. See if you qualify for this program. That's randlife.com/X96. Make your dream home a reality.
Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody.
All right, Carrie, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Now I'm concerned about being able to get back into my country.
Uh-oh.
You anything specific or just a general feeling of dread?
No, I'm just hearing the signs up at the national park.
Yeah.
About things that are. When we say anti-American, do they mean anti-Trump?
Yes. Yes.
Well, yeah.
That's exactly what they're talking about.
It's an executive order from Trump himself. So
it's dear leader.
Yeah. So that. Yeah, that concerns me.
Mm-hmm. Well, don't say anything negative then.
Well, I'm a white male. I'm worried about my wife.
Yeah. Well,
so anyway,
you'll be okay.
I'll be okay. So here's the thing.
Yes.
Have we? We've talked about bidets, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we had an extensive discussion about them.
Do you not have one, Gina?
No.
I'm beginning to think we all need a bidet.
What do you say we start? Let's start a GoFundMe for Gina to get a bidet.
But I don't want like the cheap one that just snaps onto your toilet. I want like a Japanese toilet. It's got to be a whole system.
This is what I've learned on this trip because I had the snap-on one that was just on top of the regular American toilet, and I didn't appreciate it because it didn't work right for me. But now, and it was at the whiskey distillery that I realized, oh, this is a game changer.
Yes, they're amazing.
I mean, they wash you.
Yeah, the proper.
They dry you.
Yeah, the proper. Exactly, the proper bidet is an amazing thing, and so I think we all need to get them.
I think in addition, I've seen them. They wash you, they dry you, and if you've been naughty, they'll slap you on the butt.
Yes, they will. So the bidet was something I wanted to talk about. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is that here's the thing: everything in Japan has an anime style, like Pokemon style cartoon character.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if maybe our show needs that.
Oh, that might be good.
Like a mascot, kind of?
Yeah, exactly. Like a cartoon mascot. And I think we need something like that. And maybe it should be a lunging weasel, maybe.
Sure.
It should certainly have horns, I think. But more importantly, out of all those things, it should be cute as hell because that's what all of these mascots are. everything has a little cartoon mascot in this country.
It's amazing.
You name it, and they have a cartoon mascot for it. So I think that we need to think about, and maybe this is something that the listeners could do, contest or something like that.
I was going to say, some guy's already on this.
Oh, yeah, some guy needs to get on this. Some sort of Japanese animation kind of a character that has horns, that is a weasel.
He's made it already.
He's already made one.
It's in the chat room.
It's very cute.
He did it already?
It's very cute.
It has to be cute. It has to be cute. That's the other thing.
That's cute. The only thing I would say about the one he just sent, it's not lunging.
No.
He needs to figure out to make it lunging a little bit. But remember when we were in Japan and I don't know where we got it. It was Toast Man?
Toast Man. I've been looking for Toast Man for you ever since I got here. I haven't been able to find him.
I don't know if he still exists.
What was Toast Man?
He was
I don't know. He was just a little piece of toast.
With arms and legs. And he was Toast Man.
And a face.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, everything has a cartoon mascot over here. So even the sewers, so we need something like that for the show. So that's something that the listeners can work on. Submit it to us. Let's do this. Let's put it out there. It'll make us universally loved, I think.
I think I found Toast Man online. He's called Shokopan Man. Shokopan Man, and he has a cape, and he's got a sort of a smiley face, and he can fly around, and he's a piece of toast.
I don't remember him having a cape. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
I think that's because this is a drawing. As I remember, we found a little like plastic figure or something that was toast.
It was like a keychain, as I recall.
It was a keychain. Yeah.
Yeah. But something to think about, putting it out to the listeners. Go ahead, come up with something, submit it to us. Let's see what we got. Anyway.
Go to bed.
All right. Oh, there it is. Oh, I see. They just sent me the picture. Katie just sent me the picture.
Yep.
I like that. This is a good start.
Yep.
This is a really good start because it needs to be cute more than anything.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. You can just get him to lunge a little bit somehow.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
All right. I'm going to go to bed.
Good night.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye, Gary.
Sayonara. Say that because he's in Japan.
Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh boy, is it ever time to bring it. Maybe you don't want to, but tough, it's time for Beat Gina. I'm your announcer, Johnny Ola. I don't know about you, but when I take a break from announcing to have a little lunch, there's nothing I like better than a bologna sandwich. And when it comes to bologna, there's only one that satisfies this radio announcer. My bologna has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My bologna has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R. Oh, I love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why, I'll say, Because Oscar Mayer has a way with BOLO-GNA. And now, here's your host, and he's no baloney guy. He knows his way around a game show like nobody else. He's the wise and always right, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
Sliced bologna.
Yeah.
White Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
Miracle Whip. I'm there.
Oh, little. May I add?
Yeah.
Just a one leaf of crisp iceberg lettuce.
Some nice crisp iceberg. Yes. Perfect.
One leaf.
Absolutely. All right. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be going up against Matt today. Hello, Matt. Are you there?
Hello, I'm here.
All right, Matt, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Tails.
Tails? Let's see what happens. Oh, it is heads. Terribly sorry.
You're going to have to work if you want to win these 9 Inch Nails tickets. I don't just give those away. You have to beat me.
Exactly. It's called Beat Gina.
It's right in the name.
All right, because she won the coin toss, Gina goes first. First question is for her to answer on her own. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, Matt, I hope you're paying attention. You can answer that question correctly and steal her point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. Kill Bill was released on this day in 2003, so we got both Kill Bill movie trivia, both of them, parts 1 and 2.
Sometime in the future, they're going to show both of them together.
Yes,
it's a
big 4-hour.
That would be cool.
Yeah, big mashup.
Can't remember when that is.
Yeah.
Soon. Gina, first question.
Yes.
In Kill Bill Volume 1,
Yes.
when Chiaki Kuriyama, who played Gogo Yubari, was shooting the scene where she flings her ball and chain, she accidentally hit who on the head?
Oh, no.
Is it 1, Quentin Tarantino? Was it 2, Uma Thurman? Was it 3, Johnny Ola?
What were you doing there?
No, you'll never know.
Or was it 4, Wile E. Coyote?
I'm going to say Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman, eh?
No?
No.
Terribly sorry. No.
Look at the dent on his noggin. You have an answer there, Matt?
I would have to say Quentin Tarantino.
Very good.
There you go. 1 for Matt.
He was awful close then. If he
Controls the question. Matt, it's your turn still.
All right. Matt, in Kill Bill Volume 1, the bride's yellow outfit was inspired by what? Was it 1, The Sopranos tracksuit mafia? Is it 2, Bruce Lee's outfit in Game of Death? 3, Mr. Rogers? Or 4, Minnie Pearl's Grand Ole Opry Awards outfit?
I'm going to have to go with number 2.
Bruce Lee.
All right. There you go. 2 points for Matt, none for Gina. Gina, it's your turn.
Gina?
Okay.
During Kill Bill Volume 2's first test screenings,
Okay.
what happened after the movie ended? The audience.
Okay.
Is it 1? Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those cats were fast as lightning.
Yeah, they were.
Was it number 2? In fact, it was a little bit frightening, but they fought with expert timing. Was it 3? The audience liked David Carradine so much that they didn't want to kill Bill. Or 4, the audience gave a 5-minute standing ovation.
This actually happened to me. I went to the movie theaters to see this with my brother-in-law, Keith.
Mm-hmm.
We did this. We stood up and applauded at the end, and I don't do that very often.
Is that the answer?
That is correct.
So the answer is I went to this movie with my brother-in-law.
Well, no, I mean, we did that same thing. We applauded.
It's a 2-1. Matt's in the lead. Matt, you control the question. You could put this to sleep.
All right, Matt. Approximately $60,000 of the Kill Bill Volume 1 budget was used for what? Was it 1, fake blood? Is it 2, swords and sword accessories? Was it 3, good coffee? Because when Bonnie goes shopping, she buys S. Or was it 4, Dr. Scholl's corn removers, 100% proven safe and effective?
Oh, well, there's a lot of blood and there's a lot of swords. I'm going to say number 2.
Swords and Sword Accessories.
Oh,
You are
well,
correct.
You win.
Yes.
I would have thought it was fake blood. Well,
there was
you
an
go.
awful lot of blood.
Thank you, Matt. You won the game. Nicely done. 3-1.
Yay!
You have won. Well, I forget what the prize is.
It's
now.
tickets to see Nine Inch Nails March 13th at the Delta Center.
All right. Hang on the line. We'll tell you how to get those tickets.
Listen, I've got to go. Mrs. Zola has got some sandwiches in the making, and I'll catch you cats on the flip side.
Thank you. All right, big boy news now, brought to you by
Laser Halloween is lighting up the night. Hear Thriller, Ghostbusters, and more in a bewitching show for all ages. Tickets on sale at Clark Planetarium through Halloween. Don't miss this frightfully fun time.
This just in, Cindy McCain, the widow of late Senator John McCain, and she is head of the UN World Food Program, has suffered a mild stroke. Said to be recovering well, according to a press release. The statement said that Ms. McCain, who's 71, is expected to make a full recovery and will be traveling from Rome, where the World Food Program is located. She'll be leaving there and coming to Arizona to focus on recuperation. She will return to her post after doctors have cleared her, probably within 4 to 6 weeks. I want to thank the medical staff in Italy for excellent treatment I received, said McCain. My recovery is progressing, thanks to their outstanding care. She was appointed in March of 2023 to lead the world's largest humanitarian organization after serving as U.S. ambassador to the UN agencies for food and agriculture under former President Biden. McCain broke with Republicans when she endorsed Biden for president in 2020, making her a key surrogate for the Democrat after now President Trump spent years criticizing her husband and his military service. We don't like people who get captured. We don't like. She has since become the face of the World Food Program, one of the few UN agencies that's received bipartisan support for its efforts to help nearly 150 million people confront conflicts, disasters, and impacts of climate change. The IRS, Internal Revenue Service, this is really hurting people in Ogden, too.
Yeah, it's the biggest employer.
Furloughing, the biggest employer in Weber County, yeah. Furloughing nearly half of its more than 74,000 employees as the government shutdown continues into its 9th day. The move is part of the IRS's updated shutdown contingency plan, marking a significant shift from the agency's original strategy. Previously, the IRS said its entire workforce would remain on the job using funds from the 2022 Inflation Reduction Act. However, that original plan only covered the initial 5 business days of a shutdown. With the closure extending longer, the agency has been forced to implement deeper staffing cuts. The new staffing levels are expected to remain in effect through April. Furloughs come as the IRS has been implementing tax changes from the Trump administration's one big beautiful bill passed by Congress. This could impact the agency's ability to process tax returns and respond to taxpayer inquiries as well. Out-of-control ICE agents in Chicago is facing scrutiny after a new video shows him yelling at a local woman to do something, bitch, before pulling over and shooting her 5 times.
What?
The video is in stark conflict with the government's account that federal agents in Broadview were boxed in by 10 cars, and the woman, Marimar Martinez, was one of the drivers. Agents were unable to move their vehicles and exited the car. One of the drivers who rammed the law enforcement vehicle was armed with a semi-automatic weapon, officials claimed on X. None of that true.
Wow, I had not heard about this.
Martinez's attorney, Christopher Parente, offered to play an agent's body camera video that shows the shooting. In the footage, he claims an agent turns a federal vehicle in Brighton Park, not Broadville, into Martinez's vehicle. Then he taunts her to do something, bitch, and then he allegedly gets out of his car and proceeds to shoot Ms. Martinez. It comes after the terrifying moment a ICE agent held a family with a baby at gunpoint and committed a shocking act that was caught on camera as well. By the way, it's a miracle, says her attorney, but Ms. Martinez is still alive. She was not killed in this encounter, even though she was shot 5 times. Let's see what else we have here. Amazon. For more than a decade, Amazon Prime members could share their free shipping perks with people outside their household. Not anymore. As of October 1st, Amazon has officially ended its Prime Invitee program, a feature that allowed members to extend Prime benefits like 2-day shipping for free to friends and family who lived at separate addresses.
Jeff Bezos hasn't made enough money yet. Okay.
Park City woman has been arrested following a knife attack on her neighbor, which police say may have been over money. Hannah Delahousse Boutin was arrested on October 2 and faces aggravated assault and burglary charges. According to court documents, officers were called to a home following reports of an attack that had just occurred involving a knife, and both of the participants had gone back to their homes. Officers arrived, spoke to a man who claimed that he had just been attacked by his neighbor, who was identified as Ms. Boutin. The victim claimed to have heard somebody pounding on his apartment door, heard Boutin claiming he owed her money. When he opened the door, Boutin allegedly had a knife in her hand, and a fight ensued. The victim had a minor injury to his chest. When contacted by police at her apartment, Boutin admitted to having the knife during the altercation. Utah runs the world's, is that right? Yep, the world's largest remote cloud seeding program. Statewide average of rain is 10.4% increase in snowpack, said Jake Sarago, an engineer with the Utah Division of Water Resources during a presentation to the state's Water Resources Board on Thursday. Cloud seeding pumps silver iodide into the atmosphere during a storm to generate a little more precipitation. It doesn't create storms. It doesn't intensify them. It just squeezes a little more juice out of an existing storm.
But I thought our prayers were doing it.
Well, our prayers are made of silver oxide.
Apparently.
What?
Yeah. And let's see, a group dedicated to protecting America's national parks is calling for national parks to shut down during the government shutdown, warning that keeping them open without sufficient staff puts visitors and the environment at risk. Thousands of National Park Service employees have been furloughed, leaving many sites shorthanded to handle maintenance, safety, and sanitation. Fall is one of the busiest times of the year for many of our national parks. Millions of visitors flock to Great Smoky Mountains to see spectacular foliage, Rocky Mountain to see iconic wildlife, and down at Zion to enjoy world-class hiking, said Teresa Pierno, president and CEO of the NPCA. But we've seen what happens when parks are left open without enough staff. It becomes unsafe and unsustainable. Shut them down, she says. The Park Service employs about 15,000 people, and roughly 9,000 of those have been furloughed during the shutdown. And finally this. I was telling you about that docuseries on Netflix following a Salt Lake City family whose dreams of living in a big Victorian home unravels after a string of ghostly encounters. It's called True Haunting. I was right. There are other stories. Apparently the Salt Lake family's story is episodes 4 and 5. And it's on Netflix. It's called True Haunting. And it's produced by James Wan, who has a pretty darn good reputation for horror films and so forth. So might be interesting to take a look at. All right, that's it.
Plenty of time.
Do you want to do another?
No, you got another story there. You could do
I have a lot of sports.
Okay.
So last night, the Giants over the Eagles, 34-17. Roy, Utah's own Jackson Dart is the. So
he's the quarterback. Right?
Yeah, he was the backup quarterback that is like running all over the place, making us proud from Roy. Now he played football at Roy, but then he transferred to Corner Canyon. Corner Canyon is a nationally ranked
high school
football team.
So that score is kind of even. It's more lopsided than you would think too, because the Eagles are the former champs.
Yeah. The Giants are doing well. Let's see, Major League Baseball. We had a series tied 2 apiece. Now the Cubs over the Brewers 6-0. Yesterday, Dodgers and Phillies. LA wins that series 3-1. Let's see. Today you've got the Tigers and the Mariners at 6 o'clock. The Utah Mammoth yesterday lost the Colorado Avalanche 2-1. They play the Predators tomorrow at 6. RSL tomorrow 7:30 against Seattle Sounders. And for your college football, Weber State tomorrow plays Sacramento State at 6. Utah State tomorrow against Hawaii. I believe that's in Hawaii at 10 p.m. BYU, number 18 ranked BYU. I'll give them credit if they have it. So there you go. They play Arizona at 6. And the Utes tomorrow, 8:15 p.m. against Arizona State. So they've got the tailgate lots open at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah.
This says they're going to do another flyover, which those are kind of cool when they do those at 8 p.m. Might be hard to see, though.
Yeah.
Because we're expecting rain for the game tomorrow. And so tomorrow will be like 70-something degrees during the day. It will cool off quite a bit by nighttime. So Mama Gina says dress warmly and have a red raincoat or waterproof coat because you probably will need it at the game. Tailgating might be okay. You might be dry for tailgating. But
now, what's it called? The red?
It's a red out.
Red out.
So that means wear all your red gear. And Jonesy is coming over today because, like, all of her gear that she has for the Utes is like either white or black. She's like, I'm going to outfit her in red so she will be ready for the game because she's part of the MUS, the mighty Utah student section. So yeah, that's.
Oh, is that what that stands
Yeah.
for? Huh? I didn't. I guess
you didn't know that?
You really
I guess I
didn't?
didn't realize. I just never thought about it.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was a little more sports.
Now, I heard a rumor that they're going to name the mascot of the Mammoth.
Well, yeah, sure.
Oh.
They'll.
But I thought they were going to do that at the last game, but I guess
I'm
giving him a name.
I think they should name him Inky.
Inky?
Yeah. I don't know why. I just like that name. It's Inky.
Hockey mascot. Where did you see that?
The chat room was talking about it yesterday. They said that there was rumors going around that they were going to officially give the character a name.
Well, yeah, you have to because that makes you more likely to purchase merch if it has a name.
Yep. All right.
I don't see that. I will see if I can find that for you.
Guy in the chat room says Tusky McTusk face.
No, it's a little long.
That's a little long.
It's a little
Jimmy
long.
John says Clubber would be a good one. I like Clubber.
Yeah, that's not bad.
How about Pucker?
Pucker?
Pucky.
Pucky?
Pucky.
I don't know. I don't think that's
Pucky McPuckface. No?
Dr. Neal says Fuzzy Wuzzy.
He was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
Fuzzy Wuzzy
Anyway.
had no hair.
All right. Weather.
So it sort of gave you the weather. Today, 75, 70% chance of showers off and on throughout today. Tomorrow, another chance. As the day goes on, the chance gets better. So like I said, early days of tailgating should be better, but probably by game time, you're going to be getting wet. So prepare accordingly. Sunday, a lot cooler, 55 for a high, because once that storm system comes through, it's going to cool things down quite a bit. It's Columbus Day Monday.
Liquor stores are closed.
Or Indigenous Peoples
on
Day.
Monday.
Yeah.
We should have mentioned that when Jimmy was here.
We will be here, though. It's not a holiday week. Get off. Let's see. Why spend stupid ticket prices for concerts when you can experience great live music for much less at Salt Lake's coolest, most intimate venues? Don't miss Ziggy Marley and Burning Spear this Sunday, October 12th at the Sandy Amphitheater. Get ticket information and everything you need at thestateroompresents.com. Crash, let's see. Northbound I-15 at the 215 interchange in Salt Lake. A lot of those earlier accidents look like they've cleared up, and I think the weather has kind of calmed down for a little bit, so that's probably helping. Let me check our message stream, see if you've sent anything in there. That's where Infiniteam assembles and lets us know what you're seeing on the roads. Don't see anything there, but it's always open to you to send us 33986.
All right. Thank you very much. We'll take a break. We'll be back after these. Stand by.
3986.
All right, 846.
I have,
what?
You know, one of those.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
The list of the nation's most haunted places. So each state is listed with their most haunted place.
Most haunted.
Yeah, we got through part of the list yesterday. Let me continue the list. Although, let me revisit the Utah one because there was some confusion with.
Yeah, it was confusingly written.
Let me read it again a little slower, and then I think you'll get it.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. Read it slow.
Most haunted place in Utah is Moon Lake. This is a list from Thrillist, by the way. If you go to a place like Utah's Mountain Meadows massacre site, you shouldn't be too surprised when you hear the voices of 100-plus people slain by a militia in the 1850s. It's right in the name. But imagine you found a great lakeside campsite in one of the Uinta Mountains. So these are two different places.
Okay.
A serene patch of mountain bliss in a state loaded with natural beauty. Suddenly, you're confronted by a young, dripping, shivering girl with bluish skin looking for help. And then as you panic, she suddenly disappears in broad daylight.
My God.
The Blue Lake Ghost appears at all hours to campers, hikers, fishers. Some people simply hear her wailing in the woods. I have never heard of this before.
No, me either. So it's Moon Lake.
Moon Lake.
All right.
Separate from where the Mountain Meadows massacre was, which was
that was the confusing the way it was.
I don't know
written.
why they mentioned that, but
yeah.
Now we'll skip back to Georgia.
Okay.
The Oakland Cemetery in Atlanta. Built in the 1850s, Atlanta's Oakland Cemetery is the city's oldest, largest cemetery. Among the most haunted places in Georgia, the cemetery includes a Confederate branch where visitors insist they have seen uniformed soldiers wandering around the grounds and hanging off of the trees.
I'm sure they have.
Creep in as far as you dare, but be warned. Some have alleged to hear Confederate Army roll call among the tombstones and sworn that their name was on the list.
Yeah. Well, my name's Jackson. Of course it would
They'll
be.
be all over that.
Yep.
Hawaii is home to fiery luau's, where island dancers welcome you with pounding drums, native chants, blazing torches, all of which are awesome.
That's creepy. Oh, no, that's not it.
Not so awesome is when there are ghosts of ancient warriors marching through the islands, armed to the teeth. The creepiest of these is the Waipio Valley in the northern shore of Hawaii. They say they have seen warrior ghosts there. You guys hate this list, don't you?
It's just
it's just kind of dumb. It's like, there's ghosts. Okay, right. Ghosts.
People like this stuff this time of year. In Idaho,
all of Idaho is haunted.
The old Idaho Penitentiary.
Oh, yeah.
This prison, built in 1872, was closed for 30 years. Today, though, it's a full-stop tourist attraction, not unlike Alcatraz. You could take a tour, see where prisoners were held, even get a peek at the gallows for death row. Visitors report voices, feeling heaviness. Well, it's Idaho.
Yeah.
It's is it where is it located in Idaho?
It's in Boise.
Boise. One of the safest places.
It is?
Yeah.
Boise?
Boise.
In Illinois, the old Joliet prison. These are all prisons, hotels, and cemeteries.
The Joliet prison, the Blues Brothers. Opening sequence of the Blues Brothers was filmed there.
And home to John Wayne Gacy.
Oh, really?
For a time. It's been closed, I guess. Now it's reopened for tours, similar to the one in Idaho. Indiana, the Haunted Bridge.
Oh,
it's
right there in the title, Haunted.
They named it that when they built it.
Yeah, they should have named it something else.
The Unhaunted Bridge.
The decrepit-seeming concrete railroad span looks as old as the pyramids and is undeniably sinister, especially if you drive beneath it at night. Locals say you might encounter the ghost of a weeping woman who was killed on the railroad tracks, or a drunken worker who fell into a load of wet construction concrete and was entombed in the bridge itself.
Now, wait a minute. A bridge in Indiana looks older than the pyramids. I don't really think so.
That's what it says here. I'm only as good as the information I'm given.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, in Iowa, it's the Villisca Axe Murder House.
Well, it's right there in the title.
Again, why do you move into the Axe Murder House?
I'm going to have to murder somebody with his axe.
It's the aptly named home where 8 people were axe murdered in their sleep back in 1912. The case is still unsolved, but the main suspect, a traveling minister who was at a nearby church that night and left town early the next morning.
You can't trust those itinerant ministers. You just can't.
And when they carry an axe.
Yeah.
It's always been my rule.
Reverend, why have you got an axe?
Kentucky, Sauerkraut Cave. I just like that there's a place called Sauerkraut Cave. Sauerkraut Cave earned its legend because it's located beneath the Lakeland Asylum for the Insane, an institution marred by accusations of overcrowding and mistreatment of patients. The cave beneath it is believed to have been an occasional escape route for inmates. But there's also rumors of bodies being buried there, strange visions, ghostly voices reported by many who.
Now, what I want to
there.
know is why it's called Sauerkraut Cave.
Well, there was an angry German.
An angry German. That's what
who lived in it.
Crossed my mind.
There was an angry German named Dave
who kept another sauerkraut in his cave.
Exactly. This show is so political.
It really, really is. I'm looking for something that's not a cemetery. Okay, here, Maryland, Coffin Rock. The Blair Witch Project still pulls tourists to Burkittsville, Maryland. To find where most of the film was shot, you need to head to the Black Hills Forest about 20 minutes west of town to find Coffin Rock. It's the large, flat rock near the creek. It's where a Maryland search party went missing in 1886 looking for an 8-year-old child. The kid eventually returned to town. The search party Did not. A second search party found disemboweled bodies bound at the hands and feet on Coffin Rock. Those bodies later vanished.
That's never good.
When the search party returned with backup help, local legend attributes all of this to the so-called Blair Witch. It's all that.
It's
this was
fake.
all made up.
Yeah.
But that rock where they filmed is there. You can go.
Hey,
visit.
look, it's a big flat rock.
The Lizzie Borden Bed and Breakfast. Where did we hear yesterday that that's going to be the?
I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was what?
It's the new what's that series
After
called?
Ed Gein.
Ryan Murphy.
Monsters.
They're going to do
Lizzie Borden.
Lizzie Borden.
This is Lizzie Borden hacked up her parents with an axe back in 1892. There's some question as to whether she did it or not. You can, I guess, stay in this house. It's a bed and breakfast now. On your visit, you'll stay in the Borden's home, eat their last meal, Johnny Cakes and Eggs, and sleep in the bedroom where the body of Lizzie's stepmother was found.
I love you, Johnny Cakes.
But yeah, you can stay there.
And they also let you chop wood.
With the axe. Let's see. How about Minnesota? The Wabasha Street Caves. Minnesota is home to as many haunts as it has lakes. One of the creepiest and most accessible is the Wabasha Street Caves. It's an underground speakeasy from the 30s. It still hosts weddings and parties, so good that the original folks never seem to have left. Haha. From the bootlegging days. So apparently these are happy ghosts. They say people have reported seeing very dapper guests roaming the halls and the ghost of a bartender and a madam.
I just don't believe any of that.
You know what's more frightening? More than 4 in 10 Americans believe in ghosts, demons, and other supernatural beings.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you ruining this time of year for people? Let them have it. Let them have it.
Well, you can have it.
I'll let them have it. I'll let them have it.
I think you overestimate my importance.
You can listen. We can let them have it. Doesn't mean that we have to have it.
I mean, I always like the questions though, where people are like, "Where are the modernly dressed ghosts?"
Yeah.
Why?
Why aren't they dressed like from the 70s?
There are people, or even the 80s,
yeah,
or the 90s. Why are they all? Maybe these are ghost rules that we will understand someday when we're gone.
When we're ghosts,
we'll go. Oh, now I get it. Now I get why they're all.
You have to go to a waiting area for
welcome to Ghost World
for 100 years or something.
And then you can. It's your turn, and
all right, that's good.
Is that good enough?
Yeah. I'd say that's good.
You guys aren't into it, so.
No.
Sorry, we don't believe any
It's
of that
fun.
stuff.
Have some fun.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
Why do you hate fun?
I don't hate
fun.
fun.
I don't hate fun, but fun has never, ever spoken well of me.
No?
No. Never.
Here's somebody that's been there. The old Idaho State Prison, you can see a ghost guard walking back and forth along the Watchtower building.
I'm sure that's the case.
Let's see. Okay, well, traffic.
Most of those earlier accidents that were weather-related look like they have cleared up. I haven't had anything reported by UDOT in the last 45 minutes or so. Let's go with that. Let's say things are better. Now, if things aren't better, feel free to share that with us at 33986.
All right. And a guy just reminded me about in Disneyland, a woman died.
Oh, yeah.
After riding the Haunted Mansion.
Like recently,
Yeah,
right?
just this week.
Yeah.
And so
I think
the legend is that there's 999 ghosts in the Haunted Mansion. Well, I guess there's now 1,000.
Hi-oh.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think she probably died when the ride broke down, as it usually does, and she just gave up the ghost, as they say.
How did she die?
I'm guessing it's probably a heart attack or something like that. Natural causes.
I was watching a movie one time in Pennsylvania. Harry and Tonto was the movie, and I heard this commotion behind me, and I turned around, and this rather large woman stood up, and blood foam started coming out of her mouth, and she dropped dead in the aisle of the theater. It was really the strangest thing you can't imagine. I mean, just to watch somebody die like that right in front of you. It was just, I mean, and she wasn't even just a little, it wasn't prolonged. She was just like instantly dead.
She was just got off the ride and was unresponsive. So Anaheim Fire and Rescue were called in, and she was pronounced dead on the scene. Well, that'll ruin your trip.
Well, yeah.
All right. We will take a break. We'll be back after these messages and a song with the Boner Recap Game. Easy to play, easy to win the prize. All you have to do is tell us who won the Boner this morning. If you were listening, you know the answer. If you weren't listening, I'd go ahead and cheat today because we thought it would be another one instead of this one.
Yeah.
So go ahead and cheat. X96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, October 10, 2025. Click on there, and it'll give you the correct answer. What is the prize?
It is a Radio from Hell chicken bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Contains a Radio from Hell mug, a T-shirt, a tote bag of Mill Creek coffee. We have a few of those around. We could throw one of those in there.
Sure.
Does not contain chicken, however.
All right, so the Radio from Hell chicken bucket with prizes inside is what you'll win for the Boner Recap Game. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play and get that chicken bucket. Mike Hale Acura.
You can't put a price on peace of mind, and at Mike Hale Acura, they agree. I have shopped at Mike Hale Acura for years, so much so that I have rotated through 3 different MDXs. My first one, I drove until I wanted a new car, and I gave it to my son Festus, and I got another MDX, and I drove that until I got in a bad accident with it. And at the end of the accident, my husband said, well, we need to get, the car was totaled. We'll get you a new car. You can get anything you want. We can go test drive lots of stuff. I said, I want another MDX. I drove that one until I gave it to my son Muhammad to drive.
Do I get the next one?
Sure, why not? That's the peace of mind I'm talking about. They are great cars and safe cars, and I had a great buying experience there. Not just MDXs, of course, all the great Acuras they have there. And you should get the Mike Hale Complete program. Includes paintless dent repair, windshield repair, key replacement, and more for 3 years, free of charge, only available at Mike Hale Acura, your Utah Acura dealer.
Radio.
So my daughter Jonesy is moving into her dorm.
Wow.
You know, there's a story about that in the news today.
I have that here. That's what I wanted to talk about. So she's moving into her dorm on Monday.
How does she get so lucky?
Well, she applied for a living learning community, which is a separate above and beyond thing where you have to be accepted into this special place in the dorm.
Oh, she's one of those.
Yes. And she's super excited about moving into the... By the way, Monday, I don't know what I'm going to do. Bill's gone. Jonesy's moving into the dorm, and it's Muhammad's first day of school. So Monday's going to be a mess.
Yep.
What does that have to do with the show?
You know what it has to do with the show. Anyway, I have not missed a first day of school ever for any of my children in 27 years. And I'm not going to start now. We'll figure it out.
Hire a surrogate.
I don't know what...
We'll figure it out.
I don't... All right.
So...
As you're telling me today.
I know.
So Jonesy, this is how she works. She asked for some painter's tape so she can map out on the floor the exact dimensions of the dorm room and the exact dimensions of the dresser drawers, so she can simulate what will go where in her dorm and plan it out. Here's what I can fit in this. She drew her entire dorm on her bedroom floor and is mapping out what the dorm room is going to and where's everything.
I think you should have her looked at. You really need to have her looked at.
So we're going through, and she's not the only person preparing to move into the dorms next week.
If you throw a box of toothpicks on the floor, can she tell you how many there are?
Yes. But there's a problem, and Bill's referencing this because this was an article in the Tribune a couple of days ago.
Yes.
So the U is trying to get away from being a commuter campus.
Yeah.
They want people to live on campus.
Okay.
And they have said, if you are a freshman, you're guaranteed a room.
Oh, okay.
The problem is they have 700 more applicants for rooms than there are rooms.
That could be a problem.
And Jonesy, over the last couple of weeks, has gotten emails. Hey, if you're willing to give up your room, we'll give you $500.
Who will?
The school. The school is asking.
And we know that you have a home 10 minutes away from school. Maybe you could live there.
And the price keeps going up. The last one she got offered her $1,500. Now it's $1,500. It's $1,500 in school money.
Oh,
like
well,
you
that's
could put
not...
it. But you could put it toward tuition.
Oh, come on.
Something.
Yeah.
But
how about credits at the cantina? You know, at the cafeteria.
I mean, I think you can use it on campus somewhere.
Do they sell beer there?
No. But it's a problem. And I feel really badly for these kids that are supposed to be moving in next week and don't know if they're going to have a room or not.
But you don't feel badly enough to insist that your daughter take the money and give up the room to somebody who's from Bozeman, Montana, and ain't got no place to go.
Nope, I don't.
Well, might I make a suggestion? Have her take the $1,500. And then on Monday, she can take Muhammad to school.
Oh.
There you go. Perfect.
I'm just trying to help.
No.
Yeah.
$1,500? And it's just a one-time $1,500, not a month.
No, it's just...
The whole point is I need a place to live now, so maybe you should help me.
I think what they're hoping is exactly what Bill was suggesting is if you have the ability to just stay at home, if you could do that and want $1,500, why don't you do that? But
this is a problem that absolutely none of us can identify with.
It's
so. Has she decided?
Oh no, she's going. She's
going.
part of her being in this community is she's going to come out of that with some special certificate, and she's in special classes. It's part of her. She has to be there.
The University of Utah guaranteed Anna Smith that her son would have a dorm room when they filled out an application in May. The family lives hundreds of miles away in Montana, which limits their options. She doesn't know if she should book a hotel room for her son, bring a tent for him, cross her fingers.
Maybe they should let him camp out for a while. Until they get this figured out.
I wonder if they're going to have to find apartments, like not on campus, but subsidize them in an apartment close to campus until a room opens up. Because you can't promise rooms and then school's a week away and...
Wow.
I don't understand why they would have done that.
Well, I think part of it is, and I don't see this in the story anywhere, but I think they were planning on having more housing completed by this fall that's not completed. I don't know.
Keep us up to date.
I will. Eddie in Salem believes in ghosts in Salem. There's lots of ghosts in Salem. What's right in the name?
Well, there wasn't any ghosts there when I was growing up.
No? None?
No. There was a guy who said he could summon aliens, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
he could summon aliens.
Oh, yeah. And he made such a big deal about it. He said, I'll summon them on Friday night at 8 p.m.
Really?
And so everybody gathered at the foot of the mountain where he said he would summon them.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't happen.
Is it?
Did he
you know
show
what?
up?
It's your fault, Carrie, because you didn't.
Because I didn't believe.
Yep.
Did he
They would
even-
have come if you'd believed.
Did he even show up?
He was there, yeah.
What did he say?
Oh, I guess they didn't hear me.
Wasn't there outside of Salem too? Was it Mount Loafer, where there was like a supposedly a lost gold mine?
Are you thinking of the Dream Mine?
Yeah, the Dream Mine.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Mount Loafer?
No, that's more Mapleton, Springville
Mm.
kind of an area. Yeah, the Dream Mine. It's up there.
I'm sure it is.
You can see it on the freeway.
People have looked for it,
Yeah.
but they've never really found it, have they?
Well, no, there's a facility up there.
Oh, there is.
There is. There's a building on the side of the mountain where the guy built it because he had a dream.
He had a dream. So the
Yeah.
mine is there. He never found anything.
He never found anything.
But the mine is there.
I see.
But they built a facility there. So, yeah. All right. Owner recap time.
Who's there?
Lindsay.
Knock, knock. Hi, Lindsay.
Doc, hi, how are you guys today?
Fine. What's up with you?
And girls, of course.
Yeah.
I dropped off my son at school, actually.
Okay. You ready to win a prize?
I sure am. I'm excited.
I believe this is the Radio from Hell chicken bucket. Am I right?
That is correct.
Does not contain actual
Yes.
chicken, but there will be prizes in the bucket, and you can, if you like, once you empty the bucket of its prizes, put it on your head. Wear it as a hat. They look very stylish, and send us a picture of you
I
wearing
love that.
it. Yeah.
I just hope the prizes are as greasy as the chicken.
Well, there's really
Would
no.
be.
I guess we could grease up a mug for you if you
You
like.
could grease it? All
Yeah,
right,
sure.
all right, just
All
grease
right.
it all. Yeah, sure, thanks.
All right, Lindsay, did
Get
you hear
some
the?
grease on there.
Sure. Did you hear the boner candidates today?
I did.
Okay.
Actually, I kind of cheated today. I heard half of them. I used to listen to you guys when I was my son's age, and so it's kind of fun listening together.
Oh, nice.
All right. Well, here we go. I'm going to read these candidates. You tell me which one was the winner. Number one, Tylenol and circumcision. That's the culprit. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. stunningly claimed yesterday that there may be a link between circumcision and autism due to distribution of Tylenol to infants following the procedure. He said there's a couple of studies that show this.
No, they
Not-
don't.
Not so much.
No.
Boner candidate number two. I bet that old xenophobe Lee Greenwood's available. The choice of Bad Bunny as headline for this year's Super Bowl has drawn a lot of criticism, and Turning Point USA, the organization founded by the late right-wing activist Charlie Kirk, announced on social media that they're going to host their own Super Bowl halftime show to counter the choice of Bad Bunny. It's going to be the All-American halftime show. They haven't really named any of the performers who will be there yet, but I bet that old xenophobe Lee Greenwood's available.
I'll bet he's the only one that shows up.
And then boner candidate number three, there's a hot dog in the front yard, and it has a roll of toilet paper with it. This is a story of a woman in Florida who was angry at her neighbor because she parked too close to her yard or something. So she got a roll of toilet paper and covered the car, her neighbor's car, with toilet paper. And while she was doing this, she was wearing a hot dog costume. So there you go. Which one of those was the winner, Lindsay?
The boner-isty boner of all is going to have to be number one. With circumcision,
Yeah.
leaking, related to autism.
That's the one.
Yep, you got it, Lindsay. Way to go.
And,
yeah.
And I just want to say, for all those out there, neurodivergency is a gift that people can't even pay to get. You can't feel as deeply. You can't even pay to feel as deeply. So learn how to harness it. But everybody out there who's neurodivergent, you're beautiful.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, thanks, Lindsay. That was very nice of you.
Yes.
Hang on the line, and we'll see if we can put an extra little bit of love in that chicken bucket for you.
Hang on.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, there we go. Well, that was
She's
nice.
just delightful.
That was sweet.
It was.
There's still some good people in the world.
Of course there are.
Fewer and fewer, but
we
they're
just have
still
to.
there.
We just have to deal with the bad ones a lot.
Yeah.
Comes with the territory.
The bad ones are louder.
Yeah,
That's part of
that's the thing.
Well, they have the megaphone currently.
Join the Portland Frog Brigade.
I saw something. It said, "Here's the horrors of what's going on in Portland right now." And it was somebody in the frog costume, somebody in a dinosaur costume, and a unicorn costume dancing around in the street.
Well, more of them have showed up. There was a peacock. There was a bear. There was a bunch of different animals.
I'm starting to agree with Trump. It's a hellhole. It's a hellhole.
All right, we got big boy news and opinioendo coming up after these messages. All the leftover news that you need. Stand by. Let's see.
I have a list.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I heard you say that you had a list.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
The list is 5 things you should never, ever say on a second date.
Should never say on a second date.
You have a good first date. Things are going well. You want to
Let's
move
do
on
this
to
again?
the second date.
Second date? Okay.
Take a breath. Relax. You're nervous.
Let's see if
this might be the one. You don't know.
I mean, it's been a long time since I've had a second date, so let's see how I did.
And I don't know who put this list together, but
All right.
Number 1.
Okay.
What are your parents like? Now you're thinking, oh, you're making small talk.
Yeah, that sounds like small talk to me.
It can sound, though, like you're already planning the wedding. Wait a minute. You're wanting to know about my family?
I want to know about your genes.
Yeah. What am I?
Is there any madness in your family?
Yeah. This says, don't assume that just because you talk to your mother every day on the phone that he does too.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Number 2, I love babies.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, I never wanted to hear that on any date, frankly.
5, 6, 10.
I love babies, and you have nice wide hips.
This says babies are great, but not a second date topic. Sounds like you are baby hungry, and you might scare somebody off.
And this is
men or women.
Men or women.
Oh
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
How many people have you slept with?
Ooh.
Now, this is a conversation you should have, but maybe not second date conversation.
Why is that a conversation you should have?
Well, I mean, after you've dated people for a while, you can discuss it.
I never would ask that question of anyone.
Ever?
Not of somebody. I mean, I might ask it of you or Carrie, but I wouldn't ask it of somebody I was in a relationship with. I have no idea.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh, yeah,
sounds like a job interview.
I had a girl ask me that.
Or they want to know if you're good marriage material.
Yeah.
Are you going to be making good money 10 years from now?
Are you going to be doing this radio thing in another 5 or 10 years?
I'm not sure. Is there any madness in your family?
And number 5.
Okay.
Why would you say this? Do you like me? Oh, it sounds desperate.
Sounds desperate.
Much.
Yeah, kind of.
And I think you'll know if somebody likes you.
I would hope you would know.
Would people really ask that?
I don't know. This
might be some people
on the
like
list. Do you like me? Yeah, that would be an instant turnoff, I think. Because you're insecure.
I was
clearly.
just curious. You seem to like me, but I don't know. Do you really like me?
Which I'd say, well, we're on a second date. This is a strange question.
I like you enough to go on a second date.
Yeah. All right.
So that's just 5 things you should never say.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you should ever ask how many people somebody has slept with. If they want to volunteer that somehow, but don't ever ask.
Yeah, you never ask that. No, for sure.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
You know why? Because I think you don't want.
You don't want to know.
You really don't want to find out.
And you don't want to answer that question either, do you?
Well, I have, but answered it. My answer is I don't remember.
And that's an honest answer.
It's an honest answer.
It is.
Yeah. Well, I won't be needing that list anytime soon, I'm sure.
No, but somebody out listening might.
All right. All right, 9:20 right now, and all your leftover news now. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by.
Now through October 19th, save up to $100 on select sets of Nexen, Toyo, or Nitto tires. Stop in for all your service needs at your locally owned and operated Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Well, Gene Simmons' wife, Shannon Tweed, says, it's time for my hub to make some lifestyle changes after his recent car accident. She doesn't want, first of all, she doesn't want to be in the car when he's driving anymore.
Time to give me the keys, Gene.
Shannon Tweed tells TMZ after losing consciousness while driving down Pacific Coast Highway and crashing his SUV into a parked car in Malibu this week, I'm not going to ride with him anymore, she said. While Shannon hasn't told Gene since the crash that it's time to step away from the wheel, she says she plans on having their kids do her bidding in the coming days. I'm going to make the kids do it. Apparently, Gene's family suggested he hire a driver a while back after Shannon says he rammed his car into a brick wall while driving in L.A.'s Benedict Canyon, but he insisted he was fine, just fine. What's concerning to her this time around, she says the airbags in Gene's Lincoln Navigator didn't deploy when he crashed into a parked car. She says she's fine with short rides, but I'm not going on the freeway with him anymore, that's for sure. Kentucky resident in Cold Spring, Kentucky, known as Halloween Herm, is applying for a Guinness World Record for his elaborate Halloween display featuring more than 300 props. The Village Green Drive homeowner has decorated his property for decades.
For decades?
Or decades, if you prefer. I just like saying decades. Recently, naming the setup Dead Spring Cemetery. Halloween Herm begins installation each August 18th to honor his mother who died of cancer in 1999. This year's display features a Taylor Swift skeleton, a Cincinnati Reds playoff tribute skeleton, and it's also a fundraiser for the Northern Kentucky Children's Advocacy Center.
Oh, well, that's...
We discovered there are no records for the amount of props in Halloween display. We have over 300, said Halloween Herm. This isn't just a Halloween display. It's a living story, he said.
You can see it at x96.com/live.
Pretty cool. Washaka or Mishawaka, that's what it is. Mishawaka, Indiana woman and her husband were arrested October 4th after they stole 2 Maine Coon cats from a couple at the Cuyahoga County Fairgrounds.
Those are big cats.
Yeah. The victim, also an Indiana resident, said she had purchased both cats from the Mishawaka woman. She paid $3,500 for one cat, $4,500 for the other cat. The Mishawaka woman later told police that she never received full payment for one of the cats, so she went and stole them back or took them back. That's what. The victim and her husband parked their car. They were rolling their cats in wheeled carriers in the fairgrounds when the Mishawaka woman and her husband attacked from behind. The husband threw the victim to the ground. The woman grabbed the cat carriers and hurried them back to her vehicle while her husband swung his arms and elbows to keep the victims away from them. Hey! The Mishawaka woman yelled, "You owe us money!" Apparently, they do owe her some money, but the police said you should work this out in a more peaceful situation. Let's see, Angel Reese. You know who that is?
Basketball.
Yeah, she might have preferred a WNBA title, but the rookie star just got a different sort of recognition to celebrate. She is the first pro athlete invited to walk the runway as part of the famed, although I thought this was long gone, Victoria's Secret fashion show.
They still do that?
I guess so.
Oh.
It's such a surreal full circle moment. Just last year, I was in the audience manifesting being on that runway. I guess imagining.
Oh, yeah, that's what that means.
Completely inspired and in awe of all the powerful women walking down the runway. And now I get to return as an angel, she tells People magazine. It's a reference, of course, to the wings that she'll be wearing. And there you go. So she'll do that. Let's see, Liam Gallagher. He's saying there probably will be some more Oasis reunion dates.
Hey, we made a lot of money here. Let's
put our differences aside, shall we? I don't want to. Slash has hinted that there might be a new Guns N' Roses album on the way, saying it's coming because everybody's thinking about it. Well, you have to do more than think about it.
No, they're manifesting it, Bill. That's
They're
all you have to
manifesting
do
it.
is
All I
think
have
about
to do,
it.
yes. I manifested and I manifested.
I manifested for about 5 minutes this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, just before I came to work. Helps get me going.
Oh, good.
What are you doing in there? I'm manifesting.
No, we'll leave you alone then.
Since Slash and McKagan rejoined the band in 2016, they've released a handful of new tracks, including Absurd, Hard School, Precious, and The General, but there's been no confirmation of a complete album that they're going to do. Ocean's 11, Bradley Cooper in talks with Margot Robbie to do Ocean's 11, a prequel.
A prequel.
So there are two different Ocean's movies.
Oh yeah, there's the old.
There's the sequel that George Clooney and Brad Pitt and all them are signing up for, but then this is a prequel.
It's not confusing at all, is it?
Two different shows.
The film takes place would take place in 1960s Europe, long before Steven Soderbergh's 2001 heist comedy starring George Clooney, Matt Damon, Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
The prequel's title remains unconfirmed, as several numbers are already taken by previous Ocean's films.
No, there's all kinds of numbers
Ocean's
they
12,
haven't used.
Ocean's 13 and Ocean's 8.
They go back to Ocean. It'll be Ocean's 10.
And they're planning on doing the next one they're doing with Matt Damon and those guys is Ocean's 14. Applebee's. So like eating good in the neighborhood.
That's what I hear.
They're launching. This actually looks pretty tasty. I saw a picture of it. A new grilled cheeseburger with crispy pickle fries.
I'll have the crispy.
Let's see,
pickle fries.
grilled cheeseburger.
A
with
grilled
crispy pickle
cheeseburger.
fries.
It's sort of a patty melt. There it is. X96.com/live. I guess it's sort of a patty melt. But
Yeah.
looks tasty.
I'd eat that.
And then the fries are, I guess, soaked
Those don't look like. Those just look like regular
No,
fries.
they're
fries.
No, well, they do. They just soak them in pickle juice.
Oh,
They're pickle
I thought they
fries.
were fried pickles.
No, they're pickle fries.
I'd rather have a fried pickle.
I do like a fried pickle.
If I meant fried pickles, I would have said fried pickles.
Well, it's-
Come on. You know how I like to be precise about these things. Let's see. Pete Hegseth. He's already installed a makeup studio, complete with lights and a director's chair at the Pentagon.
It's a TV show.
And now the
It's
Daily
all-
Mail can reveal that Pete Hegseth has kicked his beauty routine up a notch. He's getting Botox.
Oh,
The
great.
defense secretary underwent a round of cosmetic injections last month and has been seen with noticeably smoother skin and visibly diminished wrinkles.
Okay, that's silly.
And
This is not silly. That was just announced. Pete Hegseth, quote, "I'm also proud that today we're signing a letter of acceptance to build the Qatari Air Force facility at the Mountain Home Air Base in Idaho."
A Qatari Air Base facility?
They are going to, I will be surprised if this actually happens, but they
So
he
it's-
made an announcement today that they are going to.
But what is that? I mean, Qatar is our ally, and we have a base in Qatar.
Yeah, but we don't have bases here. Other countries don't have bases here. That's weird.
Well, I'm not sure that's what that means.
That's exactly what that means.
I don't know.
What else would it mean?
That should not happen.
All I know is about this whole Pete Hegseth Botox thing is I wonder how our war fighters are going to respond. No fatties, no beardos, but Botox is okay.
Well, sure, Botox is fine. It makes you look better.
Yeah.
You want to look like a fighting guy with no wrinkles. The Advocate in Baton Rouge reports that a Florida woman crawled into a camel enclosure at a roadside zoo, and the camel sat on her, and she couldn't get out from underneath the camel. The investigation found that the couple had provoked the camel before it sat on the woman. The camel did nothing wrong, said one official at the roadside zoo. The couple were aggressive. The camel was just doing its normal routine. It was at a truck stop located 20 minutes outside of Baton Rouge. They keep a camel there named Casper. And for many years, controversial, they kept a tiger there as well for visitors to see. But anyway, she got into the camel's enclosure. The camel sat on her, but she got the camel to get off of her. She bit the camel's testicles to escape.
Aye, jeez.
Wow.
The couple were cited with a leash law violation because they'd let
leash law?
Well, because they had let their dog into the camel enclosure as well.
This whole story is nuts.
Yeah, it's there used to be in Weber Canyon years and years ago. Taggart, the Taggart exit there. There's a gas station. There used to be a gas station there in a little store, and they had a bobcat in a cage there that people would stop and see the bobcat.
Mm.
This is, it's used to be that kind of thing used to be a lot more common than it is now. But this place has a camel apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is that it?
Unless you got a real quickie.
No, nope.
All right.
Nope, that's it.
Weather?
Okay, so today, off and on, chance of showers today. 75 for a high, 60% chance of showers. Overnight thunderstorms possible, 40%. Saturday, we'll have rain off and on throughout the day. It gets a better chance the later the day goes. So your tailgating for the Utes might be okay. Probably the game going to be wet. So bring a red raincoat because it's the red out. You have to wear red. 90% chance of showers tomorrow night. 55, it's going to cool off quite a bit on Sunday. That's all the warmer it will be. And then Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day, if you prefer. We will be here. Liquor stores closed, and should be sunny, 67 for a high.
Thank you. let's see, 9:36 right now.
I have a cautionary list for you.
A cautionary.
Yeah,
list.
things that.
A watch out for these.
Well,
things?
no.
Okay.
It's Radio from Hell with another
Cautionary.
list, because people love a good
Cautionary.
list. X96.
If you find yourself doing these things, be aware that you're annoying everybody else. These are 11 things that people do in meetings that annoy everybody in the room.
In meetings.
Uh-huh. So you're having a company meeting, these things, and usually people don't say anything, but you're just pissing everybody off. First one is really obvious: arriving late for the meeting.
Yes.
You know, when a work meeting is scheduled, you're expected to show up on time, and so when you come dragging in late, it makes everybody angry.
And what's annoying about that is when you have to go over things you've already talked about.
And usually the person that's late is like the boss, and he needs to hear the information in the meeting.
Bring me up to speed.
And so it's like, can we go over this, please? I'm late. Yeah.
Multitasking. So if you are in a meeting, your attention should be on what's going on in the meeting, not doing other work while you're sitting there. I'm sorry, I do that. Let's see. Number 3. Oh, I hate this. Having your own conversation.
Oh, yeah.
There's one conversation going on here in the meeting and one going on at the front of the room. And I think I've done it in the past, haven't I? Where I've said, I can't focus on both of these conversations. Would you?
Well, and you can't hear if other people are talking about something else.
Making yourself the center of attention. Oh, I'm sorry, I do.
Yeah,
that.
you do that all the time.
I do that constantly. But only to make a joke usually. But there are people, and you've had coworkers that they have all the best ideas. I have all the best ideas, and I'll prove it. Let's see. Number 5, showing up unprepared. Pretty annoying. It makes you look like you don't care about your job. Well, that's why I do it. Let's see. Going off topic. That is the hardest thing of the meetings we have here in this building.
Yep.
Is keep people focused on what we're talking about.
Yep.
They just caroms off into all kinds of weird directions. Number 7. Coming to vague conclusions. Well, I don't know. Maybe we should. I don't know. I think maybe we ought to. Well, maybe not. Well, let's think about it. Texting during a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do that occasionally. So I'll be in the meeting and I'll text Gina to say. He doesn't know what he's talking about, does he?
Well, that's like passing notes in class.
Yeah, exactly. Number 9, stalling. So you keep circling.
Well, don't make a meeting go any longer than it has to.
Yeah. One thing I would say about our meetings that we have with our consultant, he's pretty good about that's a half an hour and that's it. That's 30 minutes, that's it.
And that's about the only good thing.
Yeah. Number 10, making constant noise. Sounds like sniffing, chewing, tapping.
You're a tapper, Bill.
No, I'm not.
You absolutely are a tapper.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yep, you are.
No, Chet's a tapper. Never mind. and number... It was just a joke for you two.
Thank you.
And number 11, going over time.
Yes.
I appreciate. I think all of our meetings that we have here, the weekly meetings we have here, they all sort of end indecisively. You know what I mean? It's like so.
You don't think we've come to any conclusions?
No, we never do.
And somebody finally has to say, well, so is that it? Are we done here then? I guess we're done. Okay.
And nobody says, okay, you get on that. The great idea
Action
that
plan.
was birthed.
Yeah.
There's no action plan. It was.
You need to point to somebody and go, okay, next meeting, will you bring us the information on that thing
never
that we talked about?
And we need an agenda.
We used to have an agenda. Remember when we used to have an agenda?
We used to have a gay agenda, I remember.
No, we still have that.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, but yeah.
Have you not been going to those meetings, Carrie?
The gay agenda meetings?
You're not going to
No.
get your George Soros checks if you skip the gay agenda meetings.
Yeah, we did. Well, that's right. We used to have somebody handed us a piece of paper that had that on it. It was not very much usually, but there it is. So there you go. These are the things that annoy people at meetings. If you do them, stop it.
Is the gay agenda meeting at the same time as the liberal agenda meeting? Because I've been attending the liberal agenda meeting.
They're two different meetings.
Are they two different meetings?
They're two different meetings.
They're complementary, but
we have a really good time at the gay agenda meetings. I don't know why you haven't been coming.
I thought that
they're usually refreshments.
Okay,
we have refreshments.
Maybe I thought that the liberal agenda meetings were the same as the gay agenda meetings.
You would think.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. All right.
I think that's what we need at our meetings. Refreshments.
Refreshments.
Who's bringing the refreshments?
No, that'll just make them last longer.
That's true.
Get in, get out.
That is true.
All right.
We hope you'd enjoyed another
Cautionary.
list with Radio from Hell on X96.
There we go. All right, 9:43. We will take a break, play a song for you, and after that, it's the boner of the week, and then we'll crawl towards the exits. Stand by.
It just got really, really cold in here.
What? Hello.
Well, we have a new guest in the studio.
Yes, it's I'm Frank's sister, Francis Christ.
Francis Christ. So Frank Christ not available today?
No, he's taking a much-deserved vacation.
I didn't know you guys could your Reapers could get vacation.
I didn't know Reapers could have brothers or sisters.
That's a question too. Yeah.
My name is Francis Christ, and Frank is the Reaper of celebrities. He's the famous people. I have my specialty too.
Oh, what is that?
I am the Reaper of people who have home improvement shows.
It's very specific.
Home improvement shows,
Francis,
and the occasional chef.
Now, are you like Frank in that you love home
I
improvement?
love home improvement. I love home improvement shows, and I love the hosts. I just can't get enough of them. Paige Davis, oh my gosh, what a wonderful human being Paige Davis is. You know, her name's Paige Page. Now.
Yeah, well, she did. She married Patrick Page.
I know that. I couldn't begin. Now, I don't have to worry too much because most of the home improvement people are quite young. But Bob Vila better watch out.
Oh, okay. So, can I call you Franny?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My name is Francis.
Francis.
Francis Chris. And you know, my brother's name is Francis as well.
Oh.
But he insists on going by Frank.
I did. We'll have to take that
Family
up with him.
of Francises.
When he comes back. Well, Francis, I appreciate you filling in today because we do have these Depeche Mode tickets we need to give away. They're coming to Vivint Arena on November 18th. And do we have a
Looks like, we lost Melanie, so let's
Oh,
go.
no. Is Melanie dead?
I don't know, but we've got Ben.
We've lost Melanie.
Ben, are you there?
Ben, hello.
I am. Good morning.
Lovely, good morning.
Ben, we're going to play the game. Today it's Francis Christ presents They're Fine. They're just fine. I've brought, by the way, Ben, I should ask, how are you? Ben?
Ben?
Are we new? I'm here.
How are you, Ben?
I'm good. How are you?
No.
I guess I'm fine. Just fine.
That's right. All right. Ben, I have this list of 4 celebrities that Frank has left me. 3 on this list are fine. They're just fine. but one of them is gone, and it is your job to figure out which one is dead. Are you ready to do that, Ben?
I'm ready.
And Katie, are you ready to do that?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I think we're all ready.
Let's go then. Oh, I have to start, don't I?
Yes. You're going to tell us who the list is, and then
he's.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I think. All right, Ben. Is it Ben?
Ben, yes.
Okay, Ben.
Okay, we're good.
All right, Ben, here are the celebrities, and then you tell me which one is no longer with us. Number one. Oh, these are all actors who've played Peter Pan.
Oh.
Yes. Number one, Jeremy Sumpter. He played Jacob in the disaster film Into the Storm. He played J.D. McCoy in the series Friday Night Lights. Sumter did all of his stunts for the film Peter Pan himself. He practiced his sword fighting, and he trained for 5 hours a day. He's quite the little actor. He's not so little any longer. As a matter of fact, while they were making Peter Pan, he grew several inches during the production, and they had to build a whole different window for him to fly out of at the end of the show.
Okay.
Number one on the list, Jeremy Sumpter. Number two, Peter Pan, Kathy Rigby. It was a girl. Her performance in the Summer Olympics helped popularize the sport of gymnastics in the U.S., and then after she retired from the gymnastics, she was tired of, swinging around on the bars and things. She became a great television actress. Oh, I shouldn't use the word great. She became a television, I don't even know if I should say actress. Okay. She appeared on TV.
Okay.
She played Peter Pan for over 30 years.
Wow, okay.
Number three on the list is Bobby Driscoll. Bobby starred in some of Walt Disney Studios' best-known live-action pictures, Song of the South, So Dear to My Heart, Treasure Island. He served as the animation model and provided the voice for the title role in Peter Pan, the cartoon, for Disney. Okay. Number three, Bobby Driscoll. And number four, Levi Miller. He's an actor, and he played Peter Pan in the movie Pan, and that's about all he's done.
Okay.
Yeah, so there you go. That's number four, Levi Miller.
So which one of those is no longer with us, Ben?
I'm going to say number 3.
Bobby Driscoll? You're absolutely correct. Bobby Driscoll, that was a sad story.
Oh.
Frank got him in 1968 at the tender age of 31.
Oh.
You see, he'd become addicted to narcotics.
That'll do it.
So please, boys and girls, stay away from the narcotics. He was sentenced to prison. He was in prison for a long time. He had a bad health, and then he just, poof, died.
He was booped, actually.
Frank took him.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Ben. You've won...
Depeche Mode tickets.
Yeah.
Coming to Vivint Arena on
Super
November
excited.
18th.
You sound super excited.
That's great. I appreciate it so much.
Can you just hear the excitement in Ben's voice?
Francis, his name's Ben. You know, like Ben on the Home Improvement show, Hometown. Like,
yes. Oh, I love him. He's so he has that gruff beard.
Yes.
And he's not as handsome as Ty Pennington, but he's pretty good.
He's handsome in his own way.
And he's pretty young and hardy, and I won't have to take him for years. Well, listen, it's time for me to go.
Okay. All right, Ben, hang on.
Maybe I'll come back tomorrow. I don't know. I don't have an electric scooter like Frank does.
Bummer.
He thinks he's so environmentally conscious. I ride a bicycle.
Oh, even better.
Even better. Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, Francis.
9:52. Time for the boner of the week.
Dave the Flower Guy is here. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ride your bike today? Your trike?
Yeah, I rode my bike today.
Yeah. In the rain?
No, it wasn't raining.
It's not bad right now.
Okay,
Not
good.
bad right now.
All right, you going to sell flowers today?
Yeah.
Okay. See you around town. Buy
I
'em.
gotta bring back some flowers because some guys here want them.
Oh, you brought them with you, huh?
No, I gotta go to Ivy's.
Go to Ivy's.
Oh, go to Ivy's and bring them back here. All right. All right, Dave, you ready to pick boner of the week?
Yep.
Number 1 from Monday. He's right about one thing. DJs are spies. Oh, that's Jacob Chansley, the QAnon shaman who's suing Donald Trump for what was some $26 trillion or $40 trillion. $40 trillion. And also Mr. Chansley claims that he's the actual rightful president of the United States, and he says all DJs are spies. Well, he's right about that one thing. Number 2, the Roman emperors did it. The U.S. Treasury plans to mint a Trump coin with Donald Trump's face on it, and also it's a commemorative of the day he almost got assassinated. They on one side of the coin there's an American flag, and Trump's there shaking his fist into the air with defiance. Number 3 from Wednesday. Well, he bought a gun and a butcher kit, drove all the way from Harriman to Duchesne, and killed his relative's llama, the poor pregnant llama. And when asked why he did it, he said he didn't really know. He just wasn't feeling good. He wasn't feeling good. Boner candidate number 4 from Thursday. No, 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 no. This is a Florida bill introduced by a Florida legislator, which would force all publicly funded institutions, schools mainly, in Florida to rename a street on their campuses, each one of them, after Charlie Kirk. And if they don't do it, the Florida government will withhold funding from the schools. And boner candidate number 5 from today, Tylenol and circumcision. Yeah, that's the culprit. That's what's responsible for autism. That's according to Kennedy Jr., JFK Jr. So there you go. RFK Jr. So there you go. Those are the candidates, Dave. Who was the winner? Today?
Yeah.
Circumcision and Tylenol.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
Why are you so
I know. It doesn't
I
make
know.
sense to me.
You know, I can't. I just a little gripe here before we do the promo. So this has been lying on the counter over by the sink for 2 or 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Someone purchased a new Yeti cup apparently, so they could use it here for coffee or whatever.
Okay.
Here, and inside of a Yeti cup, you'll find all of this stuff. You know, a card, a little booklet telling you, the features of the cup. There's a little register your Yeti cup thing, and a sticker, a Yeti sticker. And so the person who did this, they got their Yeti cup all nice for work, and they took the stuff out of it and threw it down by the sink and just left it there.
Yep.
And it's been sitting
There's
there.
a garbage can.
It's been sitting there for 3 days.
3 feet away from
Yep.
there.
3 feet away.
So let's walk around and see who has a new Yeti cup.
And then I'm going to say, you take care of this. You left this trash. Take care of it.
We have any idea who it is, Katie? No?
No.
All right.
Let's go look for a new Yeti cup.
Let's find out.
And then string them up.
Or something.
Anybody got any string?
I don't know. You got a promo?
Yeah.
All right.
What was that?
What was that?
You're hearing things.
There it is again.
Oh, the moaning? That's just Nick Davis.
Yeah, he ate way too many nachos again.
Wait. Did it just get really cold in here?
Oh, it feels fine to me.
Radio from Hell, your ghosts hosts, Monday morning here on X96. Okay.
Your ghost hosts.
Oh. I got to find some string.
All right. I think we're good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Fine job as always, Katie.
Don't you know? Oh.
Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
Utah by 5. Trust me.
Nick Davis is next.